Hey everybody, welcome back to the season finale of Keys Code Love Unlocked. We gonna have some girl talk today. We got your girl Kiki back in the building. Let's bring her to the stage. Hey Kiki. Hey girl, hey.
Hey.
They be missing you, honey. We got a new co-host today. Y'all ain't never seen her before, but she is bringing the brains and the beauty. We got the lovely Miss Shay. Hey, hey,
Hey,
hey. Hey, girl.
hey, how y'all doing today?
Fine.
That's
We
good.
good, we good, we good. So, we are going to have our girl talk today where we are going to talk about everything. Um, some hot seat conversations, some real shit, some, all of that. So before we get started, I do want to read the disclaimer. So welcome to Keys Code Love Unlocked, where we speak from the heart, not the handbook. This podcast is strictly for entertainment purposes only. All the tea, truths, and tough love shared here are based on personal opinions and real life experiences. Our guests, fabulous, however, not licensed professionals. So don't take our word as therapy. Take it as girl talk, grown talk, and good vibes. If you need real help, be sure to lock in with a certified expert. We're here to unlock love, not diagnose it.
Very.
All right. Let's get into it. So, before we get all messy and stuff, let's lock in on how y'all week been. Let's do a weekly check-in. What y'all got going on for the week?
My week been good, honestly. Transitioning to back to my old job but new job. So overall, it's been cool and selling insurance.
Telling us your girl, okay? Mine's been a freaking roller coaster, okay? A damn roller coaster. But overall, it's been cool. Been doing a lot of stuff with my sorority. We did a back to school drive, so that's a win. I did a lot of stuff with the community over this last week. So that always is a good thing.
Yeah.
What about you, Miss Kiki?
Nothing, just finished moving in the new spot and
Oh,
just chilling. Nothing spectacular.
that's spectacular.
Hmm. Could have been a house, a regular house.
Whatever. Okay. Oh, we got a fan favorite joining us right now. We got the lovely Miss JoJo hitting the stage.
Hey
Hey,
guys, in
JoJo.
1 second I'll be on camera.
Ah, you ain't even ready. Well, tap in. How was your
Yeah, my
week?
kids keep screaming, "Mommy, mommy, mommy!" So I'm trying to get to them and give me a minute. I'll be there. I'm listening though.
Mommy duties don't stop. All right, we got you. We got you. We got you. All right, then. We waiting on JoJo to get her life together real quick. In the meantime, did you want to tell us what your week was like, Joe, or you want us to come on back to you after that?
Swing back.
All right, we'll spin the block on her. So, speaking of spinning the block, let's go and jump into this hot seat, y'all.
Let's do it.
Let's get
Yeah.
it.
So we got a lot of stuff. This conversation is going to be just kind of randomly, just kind of all over the place. No real you know, functions or anything like that. Just kind of whatever. So with that being said, let's start this off easy. What's the biggest red flags y'all have ever ignored? Because the chemistry was just so good. Like it was just so good. You seen these damn red flags and you like, but I like him. Come on, let's get into it.
You want to go
You
first, Kiki, or you want me to
terrible.
go first?
I ain't going first. Somebody go first. Let's talk about it.
I'll go first. The biggest one is not paying attention to the subtle ways that a man shows that he don't know how to control his emotions.
Let me pour me some wine on this, baby.
Because I feel like we be thinking it's so subtle, right? And when I look back to my previous relationship, I literally can go all the way back to like our first month or two, and I'm like, now how the heck I missed that one? But I really do think that sometimes as women, we be like, oh, am I tripping or am I not tripping? When in reality, you was never tripping.
Anytime you gotta ask that question, you know your ass
You get
ain't
what I'm saying?
tripping.
Or sometimes, if we're being real, sometimes you just naive to the game. And you just really ain't never ran across somebody that is like that. So therefore, you don't even really know how to handle it for real. If we being real, like if you ain't never really dealt with someone that don't have their emotions right, you don't know what the heck you walking into. So the signs
You
that
know
he
why?
should be
Because
showing.
when people don't have the emotions right, women always act like that's a declaration of love. Like, oh, he loved me so much because he just knocked me between the washer and the dryer. Like,
I love Book. Not Book. Because it's
that
either
ain't damn
two
love.
things. You either gonna end up in jail or dead. One of the two. Those are the two things that's gonna happen. Because you either gonna be one of those that's like, touch me again and see what happened, or you gonna be one of those that's like one of them snap stories. You lost your life, or you know. So I feel like that's a huge red flag as women, and we don't leave soon enough. We wait until it get too bad, and we already deep in, and now you done fell in love. He done probably, knocked your walls loose, and now you really can't think straight. So yeah, that's my
Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about it, Kiki. What's the biggest red flag you've ignored?
Men all together, they just a red flag.
I'm with you.
They just a red, just everywhere. I don't give a fuck what they got going on. All of them red flags. No, but the situation at hand, niggas having kids, that's the red flag. Cause I like to be the center of attention and I don't like to share my spotlight with nobody. And now I'm sharing it with not just a child that we don't know is his, but
You don't bar nothing. I hope he don't watch this show.
I wouldn't give a fuck. I tell him the same shit. Anyways, not only do we not know that that's his kid, but now I got to share the spotlight with his brother, his mama, his daddy, I don't like not being the center of attention of your life. Yes, I don't like that. That's a red flag. I need your undivided attention.
My question to you, Kiki. With that, I totally can get you. But do you feel like that's a red flag of yours?
No, because I have kids, but everybody comes into it knowing that, and I knowingly, like, I'm saying, accept it. But I never dealt with a man with kids. It's ironic. I don't pick people without kids.
But
they just don't be having kids.
Everybody come into your situation knowing you already got kids. Mm-hmm. So can't you ain't we kind of saying the same thing? You went into the situation knowing that he got a kid?
I mean, yeah, I knew that he had a kid, but what was believed from me is that what I just said. We don't know if that's his kid or not. And, we basically trying to figure out how we gonna swing this, or even if he's gonna be allowed to be in this woman's this little girl's life. I don't know. Like, he got a whole ass son, and that boy is not a thing in his mind. So I kind of thought the same thing for the little girl.
So is that not a red flag?
Huh?
It's the way you said the thing. Don't call the baby a thing.
Okay,
think-
so no,
Yes.
hold on. Just
Listen,
hold
I
it.
want you to
I'm
understand. I'm
gonna
not.
double back. I'm gonna double back on this. Just
Yeah.
you hold that thought, because I'm gonna swing. I'm definitely gonna
I
spin a
didn't mean to
block on
call her
this.
a thing.
Jojo, what's the biggest red flag that you've ever ignored because the chemistry was so good?
I don't know. That's a big ass TV though.
Yeah, girl, it is. What was it? Shit, knowing he was in the streets, so I knew his ass wasn't shit.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Been there, done that.
yeah, at the end of the day, I mean, it just was like that illusion. I think maybe because I was younger, I dealt with the shit because it was more so like when he with me, I'm the only person in the world. That's all that matters. So when he outside, it don't even fucking matter. It was kind of that mentality of being young and not really giving a fuck.
So for me, I think the biggest red flag is knowing that I desire commitment
That's
and
a
allowing myself to entertain men that straddle the fence on that, and or allow men to, I'm not gonna say they make me, but the chemistry be so good, and you know that you want commitment, but you settle for a situationship.
So,
Because
like, I got a question, right? Because we're talking about the chemistry.
Mhm.
When we're in situations like that, is it the chemistry or is it just us wanting like a piece of a man, right?
No, see, for me, it's all about chemistry.
Okay.
Because I don't even like nobody enough to just want a piece of a man. Okay, 90 days, literally. It usually after 90 days, he gone anyway. So it's always really chemistry with me.
Mm-hmm.
But it's me allowing that chemistry to make me feel like this is something more than what it is.
Gotcha.
And that be a red flag, because men oftentimes tell you in the beginning, like, I ain't looking for commitment, I ain't trying to, I ain't. And then it be like, oh, the chemistry, oh, he treat me like, oh, he make me feel like. So now we're in a situationship because it feel like a relationship.
Gotcha.
So I wanted to double back on this, because now that we said what the red flags are, what do y'all think is the biggest red flag about you? What's your biggest red flag that
I
a
don't
man
got
would
one.
say about you?
I don't got one.
Who said that?
That's the red flag right there.
I don't got one.
Right. So if a man had to say, a man that's dated you, what would a man say would be the biggest red flag after dating you?
I will forgive. I get to a place to where I be like, nigga, fuck you. But I'll still stay in communication with you and still tell you fuck you. Like, I'll not sell a dream, because I tell you, no, we're not gonna be together. But I still like kiki with you. I still go out with you. Like, all of those things. Like, because it's one of those things, like, once I'm detached from you like that emotionally, you could be my homeboy for sure. I'd like line you up at the bar.
Me
I
too.
feel like that's my toxic trait.
I'm the same way.
And
But I don't know if that's my biggest red flag. My biggest red flag is having a, like, I don't give a fuck attitude. I have been told, like, I make people feel like I don't give a fuck. And that don't even be the case though. So I think it's almost like a magic trick or something, because that don't even be it. But they say that, yeah, I got like, I don't give a fuck attitude, or don't make them feel like, I guess, value. I don't know. Because it don't make no sense to me, but that's what they say.
Okay.
Whatever. I'm perfect.
Man. Well, mine is, I'm a big ass control freak, and I got a bit of an anger streak. So like both of those combined, I hear those both a lot, even from people on the outside looking in. They say that a lot about me being. I am a control freak because yes, I want it my way. Like who don't want it their way though? Like that's I don't
Like
know,
for
but
real.
that's mine. But
Yeah,
that's mine.
but
Like
you gotta compromise too.
Sorry, I'm
But
having some
yeah,
technical difficulties over here.
Let me tell you
I
something.
see. That's okay. We gonna keep
I
letting
don't
you
know.
in. Bring it on in. Bring it on in. That's cool. That's cool. So Kiki said her biggest is she a control freak with an anger problem.
Okay.
So she just ready to blow some shit up.
What's yours?
What's
I don't
yours?
have one.
Oh,
You
okay.
really? Okay, so that's it right there.
That's it. Because I really feel like there's nothing wrong with me.
Okay.
Oh,
I mean, it's some stuff my husband is saying. I'll be like, you tripping, bruh, because that
what
ain't
he
so.
say?
Right. What your husband say? Because you married, so what your husband say?
He think I'm aggravating, but he married me, so obviously I ain't that fucking aggravating. And if he married me
like
anyway,
that.
he had about a good
Like it.
5 years to be like, maybe this ain't gonna work.
Oh, okay. I got
Hey.
one, y'all. I got one. Mine's just I talk too much. Yep.
That's a red flag.
I'm an overthinker.
Okay.
And I'm one of them people where I be like, so you said we going down the street making a left and making a right. Why are we going down the street making a left and making a right?
I do that too. I want to know. Why am I riding and dying? Why we gotta die?
Because I don't want to ride and I don't want to die.
Me.
So I need to know the details. That's mine. Now, I will say this. If you put me in a space where I ain't got to think, I won't think.
That's it. And that's crazy because a dude just told me that. Like, I'm going to think for you. You ain't got to think when you with me. But that made me feel like, what?
Yeah, no, because no.
I want to
It's a no
think
for me.
sometimes. Like, I don't know. Like, I got trust issues. But he was like,
I'm gonna think for you.
like,
You
baby girl, don't worry, but you ain't gotta worry about it. I'ma think I got this. Basically, like, I'ma lead the way. You ain't even gotta think about it. Just do. And I'm like,
Yeah, that's the type of man I want. Leave me so I ain't got to think. Because I'll be thinking enough. That's why I got a master's degree. I don't need to think no more. I've been thinking for 12 plus years. I'm cool.
Me. I got questions. Where we going?
Nigga, I got questions.
And see, I'm the leader, so I don't need nobody to lead.
Okay, so speaking of questions, y'all see it? Would you rather be with a brokey that can fuck,
Oh, Lord.
or a nigga with some money that just don't do it in the bed?
Brokey that can fuck.
Fuck that. You gonna have some money and I'll be at the
right. A nigga with some
motherfucking toy
money.
store, baby.
Do you hear me?
I'm gonna
Period.
go with the man with the money too.
Yeah.
Because it's a toy store to help balance it all out.
And I can teach you how to please me.
So here's the thing. I used to feel the same way, Kiki. I used to give me the brokey it with this good in bed. That's what I used to feel like, because sex really is, yeah. It plays a heavy part. But now, half of the time I don't even be want to fuck. So it'd be like, yeah, about
let's go the fuck outside.
These bills is kicking the nigga's ass.
Yeah.
So when you broke, you don't even want to think about fucking.
Don't
See,
touch
now.
Let me tell you my reasoning, since I'm the oddball out of us.
I love it.
Like, I feel like you can come into this situation and be broke and be good in bed and go get another job, go get a job and be making just as good as money as the dude that can fuck, that can't fuck with money. So that can be fixed. You being a brokey can be fixed. You not knowing how to fuck is not gonna be fixed. You grown as fuck. If you don't know how to please me, then I'm too old to teach you. And that's how I feel. But then
again, but you know what I'll say? I said it the last time. I ain't gonna say I'm a hoe, but I live my life, right? I'm 30. I'll be 35 in a couple months. I live my life. Let me tell you like this. Just because a person may come into it not knowing how to fuck don't necessarily mean that they can't fuck. It may be they know how to please a certain person they may have been with. So they think that this is what works. So when you teach a person what works for you, you got it all in the bag.
I ain't got no time to teach you.
I get her standpoint though.
I'm just saying.
I ain't got no time to wait for you to get a bag. That's when I ain't got time for.
And then a lot of times when niggas, a lot of times when you build a nigga up, that nigga say fuck you after you help build him.
Yeah, while you figuring it out.
I just personally
get the job done.
I don't really feel like it's gonna be unless he actually like need a place to stay and some food. I really don't think he gonna even really be able to do all of that if he broke. Cause most men can't think properly. Like they mean they don't like you for real. You know what I'm saying? Like when they money
Don't like
down.
they damn self.
Yeah, like when their money down, a man is different when they money down. They not like women. Women, we can be down and we can put that to the side and still try to show up in love and care and nature. Men are not like that. They're completely different. When a nigga money ain't right, especially a nigga that get money and
He
he
want
broke,
mean motherfucker.
he mean. And he don't, I don't, bitch, you said what? I went and did what I did with her because I said I needed to get to the X, Y, and Z play, and that's what I'm about to do. So it's either you're gonna be cool with it or you're gonna go about your business, and that's just how they operate. I don't know. I wouldn't even be attracted to a guy that was in that state of mind. I've been there, I've done that. It's not a good feeling because at the end of the day, it's probably gonna end up in a bad situation anyway. Because once he gets to that place of okay, I'm back up, 9 times out of 10,
He
he
gonna
gonna
drop
go
you.
for who he want. For real, we being real. Or he might
Yeah.
look at you with a side eye, like, why would you even deal with me? Because most niggas not solid no more. So for real, yeah, he should look at you like you the one, but most of them don't.
But you and I read that every time a chick lower her standards or feel like she the ride or she riding to die and she hold a nigga down, he 9 times out of 10 that same nigga that you just held down don't ever reciprocate that when they come up. As soon as they get on solid ground, they off to the next one. They on to the bitch who wouldn't even go look his way until he got his shit to where it was supposed to be. And now you out here left to pick up your pieces because you was holding this nigga down when you should have just been like the same bitch who was over here like, holla at me.
It reminds me of Diary of a
And
Man.
that also, you know what that also is too, is when a man let you know, because see, I got a male best friend, we be talking, and he said when guys do things of that sort, it's more so like it was never you anyways. You was a temporary place while I was down. Now you helped me get back on my feet. Thanks. I holla at you. And they feel like the sex was good enough.
Yeah.
They gave you what you wanted. All you wanted was the sex, you got it. Now I'm out, sis. On to the
I don't
next.
know. The whole thing of that's cool. I feel all of y'all. I understand it. I'm taking it into my life, but at the end of the day, I'm a sexual deviant, so that's something I can't.
Some
I
niggas
can't.
out there with money that can have sex,
Yeah,
girl.
but
I'm
I mean,
telling
if
you.
I don't run into them, I don't know these. I don't go seeking for somebody with the best sex or somebody with the most money.
Okay.
Most of the niggas that I've been with, I didn't took care of anyways. So
You gotta
I
get out
don't look.
that
I don't look for
mindset,
You
me to
baby
gotta get out
want.
girl.
that mothering mindset. You're mothering these niggas. You're not their mother. It's
Now,
I'm coming to you when I'm your bitch. So you supposed to be taking care of me, my nigga. I'm not your motherfucking mother. Cause then they get to doing all that whiny shit and you taking care of them like they one of your motherfucking sons. Nigga, I ain't got 5 sons, nigga, I got 4. What the fuck you mean? You not one of my kids. And if I can't depend on a nigga that want me to lay down with you at night, my pussy and I gonna get wet. We just gonna be real. Ain't nothing about this getting wet when you can't handle these motherfucking bills. Bitch, I'm stressed out. Don't touch me, don't look at me, leave me the fuck alone. Cause at this point,
No, for real.
I'm the nigga in this motherfucker. I'm the boss, bitch. I'm the nigga. So, bruh, don't touch me, bruh. I'm gonna go fuck who I want to fuck because, bitch, I gotta get these bills paid, and it ain't gonna be you.
That's
I'm
real
just
though.
saying.
Like when a man can't provide like stability in a woman's life or a safe space for that matter. And I'm not even talking about you going in playing Captain Save a Hoe to some chick you just met yesterday. Like we ain't even talking about that. We talking about like your whole ass girl, the woman that's yours at this point. If you can't make her life a little easier by being in it with your presence or then it's not really gonna work anyway just because women don't. I mean, you do have some women that only want to fuck just like niggas. You got some bitches that just want to fuck, but you got some bitches who really want all of that. You know what I'm saying? And the ones that want all of that, they want to feel secure, they want to feel protected. And I'm not even just talking about finances as a like just singular, just everything as a whole. They want to feel all of that. But 2025, you cannot be broke. Period. Like You just can't even live broke nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not possible, especially with motherfucking Donald Trump in office. Y'all motherfuckers better get something, because this nigga about to take everything away from every fucking body. So to have a nigga that is broke, and then you got niggas who broke and don't have no motherfucking, like, they ain't got no motion.
Hustle.
Like, you ain't got no motion and you broke. So that means you don't even know how to get up. Like, no, it's a fuck no for me.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm standing firm. Okay, boom. I don't want to put my business out there. Like, yes, I do. So it's this guy,
I love
right?
Kiki.
And he got his own little spot. You know what I'm saying? He driving a BMW. He get up every fucking day, and get
I
to
heard
his
this
money
story.
any type of way. He get to his money. You hear me? But then I got this other little nigga, right? I mean, hold on, I'm fucking up. Hold on, rewind.
I was like, do she realize what the fuck she doing right now?
No, I did not. So I mean, I'm in a. Oh God.
We live, girl.
So what happened was, no, for real, I'm trying to say it, but if anybody that
You already
knows
said
the
it.
church-
Hypothetically speaking.
So
It's
you
hypothetical.
said, like,
Hypothetically
past tense,
speaking,
got
you got
this
this
motion
one nigga,
going.
and then you got this
Okay.
other nigga. Hypothetically.
no, it ain't no hypothetically.
You know what? I'm tired of Kiki.
I'm trying to
What?
say it. Y'all fucking me up. No, look. So okay, boom. I have a guy that's a friend.
Mm-hmm.
And he has all of these every quality that a man's supposed to have as far as financially. Dick trash. Dick is trash. Dick little is just not going. So then I got this other guy that I had relations with. He's my nigga now. And he got all of that. But the thing about it is his finances is not the best. But
But he
blessed.
can put it down.
And
So, okay, my question, Kiki, is in that situation, right?
Mhm.
Do you feel like you're struggling in any sense, in any like area of stability for yourself?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
It's 2025. I think we
Now,
all struggling.
do you feel like he still, even though his money may not be right, do you feel like he still somehow, some way adds value outside of sexual relations?
Yes, absolutely.
So in a way though, it's still, you still getting what you feel like you need from him though. So it ain't really just about the sex. Because if you're saying like
No, it
he's
ain't just
still
about
doing
the
his
sex at
part,
all.
yeah,
That's
like
what
he's
but
still
we
really
talking
low-key doing
about
his
either
part.
sex or money. And I'm choosing sex because the best of niggas just don't have the best people in their corner. You know what I'm saying? To be able to do that. And in my man's defense, he just got out of jail. So it's like, I don't
You
know.
love a nigga in jail, don't you?
I ain't never doing that shit again. I'm just saying.
Do you hear me?
Never
But he
again.
ain't in jail. You ain't
Let me
just
tell you what I told my husband. I said, baby, I promise you, I love you to the core. But I told my husband, I said, baby, you go to jail, I'm gonna do me, and I'm gonna make sure you good. But when you
Outta
come
here.
home, we'll pick up where the fuck you was at, depending on where I'm at. It's just that simple.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
well,
ain't
he
not
ain't
never
in
doing it
jail
again.
now, so.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
Okay,
Do
let me
you
say this before you
prefer-
ask. Let me say this. I believe that if I needed something, like I couldn't get it myself, I needed it bad, I believe he would have given it to me. Because do he have money? Yes, but it's not reoccurring. Like, because he just got out of jail. He not allowed to get a job because he's in a halfway house. So he got
here's
money.
the thing. I think sometimes when we say money, I think people get it twisted of what that really means. Like when we say, I'm not talking rich, I'm talking stable, I'm talking comfortable, I'm talking, like in your lane. I'm not saying Jay-Z rich. I ain't saying that. I'm saying for the lifestyle that you live, would you rather have a man that can accommodate your lifestyle right now, who may not be that good in bed, or would you rather have a man that cannot accommodate your lifestyle at all.
See, what's
Because
crazy is because my lifestyle is already accommodated without
no.
a
What I'm
nigga.
saying is what you just said. If I needed something that I couldn't get, he could get it.
Yeah.
I'm asking if you needed something and he couldn't get it.
Oh no, because then that will make me feel like I'm just the person that you just fucking, like I'm not reaping any benefits other than a wet ass.
Okay.
But I don't.
So
But
that takes me into my next question. Do you prefer a relationship or a situationship? And for those who are wondering what a situationship is, it's a relationship without the responsibility or the commitment. So what's your preference? Do you rather have a relationship or a situationship?
relationship.
Why?
Because I'm a needy person. I'm a clingy person. And if I don't have a commitment, you can do this, that, this. But what's crazy is because I opened that door for my men to be able to do that, because I like bitches too. But I don't want you to just be wondering, if we ain't doing this together, then that's a problem for me. You feel me?
Okay,
But
I get that. I get that.
but yes, a relationship. I'm too clingy to be in a situationship.
I prefer a relationship because I ain't playing second to nobody in no situation, and that's just that. Like, it's either you
But what
give
if in a situationship y'all got rules, right? Where
ain't
it's
no
you
no
and him,
situationship. I'm gonna hurt your feelings.
it's you
Don't
and
give me no
him
rules.
until I don't know.
Don't give me no rules, because if we're a situationship, your feelings gonna be hurt because we're not together. You're not my man, so I don't have any obligations to you. When we're doing whatever we're doing, we have the best rodeo and the best time ever. After that, get up and go home. And if you got a home, don't get kicked out because you can't come here. Like, and that's, you know what I'm saying? Now, I don't participate in men that have other women, but you know me and be out here lying, whatever. But if we're a situationship, I don't owe you nothing and you don't owe me nothing. So I'm already coming in it without my feelings being hurt, because at the end of the day, we didn't sit down and say we're gonna be exclusive. We're one, and that's just that. Now, if we're in a relationship, that's why I prefer that, because I'm not going to compete with nobody. I don't play those type of games. It's either we together or we ain't. And if we're not, I respect it. And when we kick it, we kick it. When I see you, I see you. And when I don't, cool. I'll be okay. I'm gonna be living my life. I hope you living yours.
Yeah, I'm a relationship type of girl too. But I have been in some fucking bomb ass situations.
Of course, it's fun. There's no obligations.
I have been in some dope ass situationships, I swear, and it seemed like, I ain't even gonna lie to you, my situationships have the longevity that the relationships just do not carry. But it do always end up in a situation where you had these parameters where it's like, we got this situationship. I'm single, you single, and when we together type shit, right? And with that, but feelings always get attached. You always catch feelings. Him, you, whatever, y'all catch feelings. And now y'all got this toxic ass situation because you done caught feelings, he done caught feelings. So now y'all mad when y'all see the other one with somebody, but y'all don't want to commit to each other type shit. So them, they were fun. But now in the space that I'm in now, I just don't want I want my person to be mine. I want you to be mine all the time. I want to know that it's me and you. When I'm with you, when I'm not with you, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's me and you, and we rocking for real. So it's like, I don't really want to play that game of fake not committing to each other, but we together, but we really ain't together. Like, I'm too old for that shit. So yeah, relationship me, please. I ain't got time for that. We know you're a relationship type of girl. You got a whole ring to prove it.
No, if you weren't married, if you weren't married, would you prefer a relationship or situationship?
In this raggedy ass market, I'll be in a situation.
I know that's right, right, girl. They
This
be
Mark
fun
is
as fuck
about
sometimes, though. I ain't
disrespectful
gonna
as
lie.
fuck.
Girl, listen.
Okay, so let me ask y'all this,
These
because this
situationships had
is
you out here
something
fighting
that
though.
I have experienced, y'all, and I really don't know how or what to make out of it, because I'm like, logic is everything for me. Is it got to make sense. So what if y'all was with somebody, or y'all was dealing with somebody, right? And like, we all saying we want relationships, right? Everybody talking about relationships and shit like that. So what if you dealing with somebody and y'all in the beginning phases of whatever y'all doing? And in the midst of being in the beginning phases, the conversation arises of, you know, what's going on, like, what are you looking for, what am I looking for, type stuff, right? So what if I don't really be wanting to, but fuck it, what if he tell me what this means. If a man tells you y'all not committed, y'all are dating with purpose, what does that mean to y'all?
It's a
I mean, he's
specific
trying to
reason
grow a
why y'all
relationship.
together.
That means that he sees something different in you. So it's like y'all start off in this situationship and y'all kicking
No,
it.
you
It's
don't
no
start
string.
off in, no, you don't start off in a situationship. You
Okay,
start off fresh. I don't
just
know you,
dating.
you don't know me, you're interested, I'm interested. Okay, you know, now you're dating, you're
That
courting
mean
each
that they
other,
have
you're
intentions.
dating,
I don't want to
you're
waste time with you.
dating.
I'm about to. That mean that he not about to play the situationship with you where it's all this bullshit in between and you doing other shit. Cause bitch, I ain't got time to knock your head off. That's what that sound like. He telling you. It's not like a woman. Like, I'm gonna catch feelings. Like, I have intentions on this going from dating to possible marriage. He's looking for a woman to be in his life. He don't got time
Okay,
for no
you
little
know
ass
what? I'm
girl.
glad you said that, because
He feel
those
like he
were
ain't
the
got no time for
same
no child.
words. Those were the same words that were used. Dating to marriage. I mean, but here's my question about that. And my concern with that is, how do you go from dating to marriage without a relationship?
Easy. Because why we
That
playing?
is the relationship. That the
That's
period.
not a relationship. Commitment is
Because
Because the thing about it is, if we
triggers a
are dating,
relationship.
this the
Meaning,
thing is,
I'm dating
the
you,
thing is,
you're
you can't
dating me.
jump into a relationship overnight. Is what I'm saying. So we're gonna start dating, see how we like each other. I'm really feeling him. She really feeling me.
You
It's
cannot.
cool. If two people feel that
But
bond, and y'all say,
dating,
do y'all talk about it? Say,
I think my issue with that is, dating is two different things. It's two entities to dating. You can date exclusively or non-exclusively. And until you determine which one you are, to just say I'm dating with purpose, but we're not exclusive. Being exclusive means I'm dating you and you're dating me, and that's it. Non-exclusive is I'm dating you and whoever else I may possibly be dating, and you're dating me and whoever you possibly might be dating. Like, it ain't your business, it ain't my business. So to go from meeting somebody to dating them to being married doesn't, to me, that doesn't make sense, because when you go from meeting somebody and then y'all start dating, at some point y'all have to decide to be exclusive at some point. So
that's the
otherwise,
purpose. That's the whole purpose.
but
So
see,
here's my
It,
take.
dating with
the
purpose.
thing
Okay,
is,
so this is
they're
my
moving
take on
in
dating with
steps.
purpose.
It's like
Dating
you're
with
moving in
purpose
steps.
to me means the purpose is marriage. The purpose is, you know what I'm saying? That's the purpose. The purpose is marriage. So before you can get to a place of marriage, you have to be committed.
No.
You're not going to
This is
be
the
with me.
thing.
You can't be with me and not be committed to me.
The United
That mean that they're
States
not
is the
dating
only
multiple
place
Keisha people. They only
that
dating one person. They
That's
yeah.
want you to be
exclusive.
focusing on them, and they focusing on you. The thing is, in the beginning, y'all gonna start dating. It's steps to this. So, like you said, so let's hear me out. First, y'all gonna start dating. That dating phase gonna say, "I like this nigga," or "I ain't really fucking with you. Let's stop wasting each other's time. We
Fact.
good." That's what that is. So now we dating. We see we really fucking around. Now at this point, now it's time to get exclusive. The shit we do in these situationships, we only fucking with somebody exclusively. But now it's
But
a
you hear what
situation
you
with no
said?
purpose. It's no
But here,
purpose. But
but
at
hear what
this
you
point,
said, exclusive.
Right. So now
But
that
what if you don't do? What if you skip exclusive? It's not. It's instead of saying let's be exclusive, you're replacing being exclusive with I'm dating with purpose. I'm dating with purpose. But
no,
you don't
you're not
want
letting me
to be
finish. I'm
exclusive.
trying to tell you. No. You're not even there yet. I'm not gonna meet you and date you exclusively, and bitch, I don't even like you after the second date. We're gonna cut each other off. So let me start dating so we can go on dates. Get you at that point, I'm getting to know you, you getting to
6
know me.
months.
Let's see where
What if
we at.
y'all together? What if y'all been dating 6 months?
Guess
8
what?
months,
Majority of men have
a year?
told me before I met my husband. Majority of men have told me, not people I've known as friends, uncles, cousins, men that I just know. Sometimes I regularly have conversations with niggas in a bar.
Baby.
Let me tell you what they've said. They've always said a man know within a year if he gonna marry you or not.
Period.
So the whole purpose
They
is
know
when that
within
man
6
said
months.
to you,
Yep,
I'm
6
dating with
months.
purpose, that means we are, from that point on, you should already know. All right, we're gonna date a little bit, see if we like each other. Okay, I'm feeling you, you feeling me. Now I'm gonna start cutting off other people. Now we exclusive because I'm just fucking with you, you fuck with me. It ain't necessarily a relationship. Hold on.
You're making an assumption.
No, y'all talk about it. I'm giving
from
you the
personal
stats.
experience.
Y'all gonna
You're
talk
not
about this.
listening though. But you're
Let
not
me
listening
say
to what I'm
something
saying.
from experience.
If we are, that's the natural order of operation,
come
is what I'm saying. I understand that. That's the natural order of things. But when you are at that point, because like you said, a man knows within a year if he wants to marry you. So 6 months in, he know if he like you or not. He know if he want to be exclusive with you or not.
And there's nothing wrong with you or him saying, okay, it's been a few months. Where we at? What we doing?
And that's my point. So instead of saying, yes, let's be exclusive,
okay,
they continue to say, what? We're dating with purpose. We're dating with purpose.
So
okay, that's completely different than what you originally said.
That's exactly what I'm saying. If a person tells you they're dating you with purpose outside of when it's to the point of being exclusive, either you're exclusive, meaning we're only dating each other. We're past the phase of getting to know each other. We're at the point where it's like we're supposed to be exclusive at this point. But so when the conversation comes up of, are we exclusive? What's going on? Or you might not like something you see me doing because until we exclusive, I'm single. For real. And so are you. So if you don't like something I'm doing or a way that I'm moving because you feel like, oh, you shouldn't be doing that, we dating with purpose. But then I ask you like, well, are we exclusive? And you say, no, we're dating with purpose. What the fuck do that mean?
So let me tell you from personal experience. I had someone tell me this. Remember the story of Rough Rider and Virgin Mary. So on our
okay, I guess.
on our quest of getting to know each other, the quote unquote courting stage, we were having a conversation, and I asked him. Now, mind you, he's a man of God, right? And it's kind of like very strict. So I asked him, I said, well, of course I know you want to be married, but like, what are your takes of marriage, and how do you feel about dating? He said, well, if I wasn't ready to marry you, I wouldn't even taking you out on a date. Because men with purpose know exactly what it is that they're looking for and that they want in a woman. And they scout you before they even ever take you out.
Agreed.
You going on dates with that man is him seeing if he was right about how he felt based upon the first interaction.
Exactly.
Because men are different creatures than women. When a man, I truly believe most men do end up with their wives because they love them at first sight, because men are completely different and they know exactly what they're looking for. Women, we be like, oh, well, I can compromise here and I can bend a little here. And men are not like that. Men be like, I want X, Y, and Z in a woman. And if y'all interact and he feel like he see that in you, he gonna keep pursuing you to really see if his assumption was correct. And from there, that's why that 6 months to a year, all men say it, that especially men that are married. I knew, think about it. Most men be like, I knew right then and there that she was gonna be my wife.
I understand all. I don't think y'all
I really do believe.
I hear what you're saying.
I understand all of that.
It's only perception.
I understand the operation
and I get
of
that,
how
but I
this
really
works.
do believe
I
that the
understand that, and I am in total agreement with it. My concern, my question.
I think you should have worded it differently because what you're saying and how we
My
answered it is the way that you
question
worded it. So I think you
the
wanted, you're
man you are
asking 6 months
dating,
into
if
a
you have been
relationship
dating a man for 6 months
and they
and
say we're dating
y'all have been
exclusively,
dealing with each other, and
he's
it's
saying that for fun. Break up with the nigga.
exclusive. And instead of saying yes, we are exclusive, he says we're dating with purpose.
Because you are not the one. It's that simple. He know you're not the one, but you're a good chick, and I still want to keep you on the sideline until I find what I'm looking for.
All of this other stuff. That's all I'm asking.
He's not the one. I will
because
say
that's
that
what I
you
said.
need to keep your books open the same way he got his books open. Because the reason why
if
I feel
his
like
books
women,
are open, you're not the one. Because he would have shut them motherfuckers.
Because at the end of the day, your book should be open. Because until you put a ring up, this is why I feel like you have so many girlfriends that's been girlfriends for 10 years.
Yeah, that ain't gonna do.
We don't have no standards. The bottom line is, until a nigga, like, I had to learn from experience, until that nigga say this is my fiance because I got on one knee and I planned to propose to you, we're both single. He's a good friend.
Okay, but you're the same person that just said in the last conversation, I'm not about to date you when you dating other people. That's you
what
can't
I said
say
was
you
I'm
just
not
said
doing
two
a
different things.
situationship. A situationship is when you have no clarity.
It's the same thing as a relationship, but my
No,
books
it's
are
not.
open. And if I'm in a relationship with you and my book is open, that means I can still do me and you can still do you.
Correct.
You're not in
We
a
both are
relationship.
clear on that. We're clear on what we're doing.
Y'all not in a relationship.
No, I know that she just said a
Doing,
relationship.
you don't know what I'm doing.
No, I didn't say I said a relationship, and she said yes until she get a ring on her finger. Even in a relationship, her books are open. Even in a relationship, until she get a ring on her finger instead of y'all being girlfriends for years.
No, in a relationship, you better not knock your head between the washer and dryer.
Exactly. That's not what I said. What I said was from experience.
What
I said was from experience. I will not no longer do that.
No,
because you end up in a relationship for years down the line, and what happens is it turns into now we living together. You playing wife and he playing husband. Now from us living together, we probably popping kids out. Now you 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years down the line, and you like, damn, if you choose that you're a person that wants to be married, and it goes back to Keisha's point of, hey, sometimes I have found myself saying I want a certain type of commitment, but I done bent so many rules for myself because he ain't bent no goddamn rules. Because men are different. They ain't. If a nigga say this is what I want, that's what he's gonna want. And
can I say something?
Yes.
I got a question. So y'all saying this, and I'm just, I guess, in disbelief that y'all saying this as if even if I married you, even if he married you in 6 months to a year, that he not gonna that mean he just gonna be the perfect niggas cheat.
Hell no, they still cheat.
That's not what I said.
They probably the worst
ones.
ones.
He gonna because ain't nobody perfect.
So it don't matter if I had a 10-year relationship and then we didn't get married, because he still was doing what he was doing when we married, and he gonna do the same thing if we not married. It's the same thing. Like in my head,
well, when you get married, things it changed. I didn't know until I experienced it. People told me that.
I feel like the relationship got to hit a certain amount of years for me to start pressuring you. And if I'm pressuring you too much, that means we not meant to be. For instance,
you should never have to pressure him.
I'm just gonna call this nigga. I'm just gonna call this man Gemini, for lack of a better phrase. I was with Gemini for 5 years. That 4th year, I'm like, we should get married. Let's do this. We have a marriage certificate. Actually, I have a marriage certificate with this man. He didn't want to marry me.
And that's why I said, when you realize early on, there's a difference between a situationship and two people on a purpose. Two people on a purpose that know exactly what they want and they gonna get it. And it either can be you, or it's just like when you sit down at the table and y'all having a conversation, let's just say first, second date, and y'all both say, well, these are the things that I would like, right? Those are the things that you would like. It's not, if I say I want to be married, I'm not saying I'm gonna marry you. What I'm saying is I desire to be married. I desire to be a wife. That don't mean it's gonna be you, because you may not pass my test, just like I may not pass your test. It's just
we not speaking as us as women. We speaking of men, because at this point we speaking of what this man. We speaking of what he said to Keisha, and the thing about it is that I feel like, I mean, because I didn't even get to speak on it, but I'm going to speak on it now. I feel like he playing the fuck out of crazy, and you should smack the fuck out that nigga, because who the fuck Bitch,
Don't
we either
smack them.
together or we not. You're not about to tell me we dating with purpose and then say that we not exclusive. That shit sounds stupid.
I
So
think
that
6
means you
months
want to
in, at
choose
that point,
violence.
y'all
You want to
should
see
be
that other
exclusive.
part of me.
I
That's
totally
what that
agree.
means.
I agree
I
The
with you,
feel
reason
like
Kiki.
why
when
I
you
don't
are
see any
dating with
fault
a purpose,
in
the purpose
what
is to
he's
get
doing.
married. So you're coming in swinging. Like men and women, when you're dating with purpose, you are coming into any relation. Like Shay said, you've already scouted the person, so you already know, is this somebody that you would want to date? So once you actually get the chance to start dating them, yes, you're coming in full gauge. Like, all right, what's this? What's your beliefs in this? What's this? What's that? Because you're dating with purpose, and the purpose is marriage. So when you're doing that, you are already coming in figuring out, are we aligned? Are we aligned for marriage together?
That's
So it
exactly
doesn't
what I
take
said.
a
It's still
year
supposed to be
to know
those
if we are aligned
original
for marriage.
steps. But it's still those steps, no matter how fast or how slow it go. And even when people don't say it, people know when are we really fucking around heavy. At that point, it's like, hey, what we doing? Whether the female said or the male said, what we doing? And
But
if
no,
you wait, let me
because
please
I've
let me finish. Let me
also
finish.
heard.
Let me finish. Please let me finish. So once you get to that point where, like you said, it's 6 months in, what are we doing? Because at this point, you feel the type of way when I get a text message like or whatever the fuck, or you think I'm seeing or whatever. The messages on your you see messages because you're an Instagram person. Oh, all these niggas all on your page. Okay, so what we doing? Where we at?
I don't know. I'm different. I
And
feel like if I gotta ask you
So if
what
you
we
don't let
doing, we
me,
ain't doing shit at 6 months.
I get that, but I'm just saying at that point, if they don't say I'm ready for us to move into a relationship. We done did all this long enough. Like, I'm ready to move forward. If you don't say that and they tell you we're dating with purpose, bitch, you using that for an excuse to sound motherfucking cute. So you go about your way, bruh. So respectfully, you do you and I'm gonna do me. And we gonna leave it right here. We can still be friends. And if you can't handle
I've
friendship,
heard,
I'm next.
man, I've heard,
Next.
and this was one of them too. But me personally, I call bullshit. But whatever. Where a man has said that they went into meeting a woman, dating a woman, jumped straight past being exclusive, and became engaged.
When I know that the men, like I said, at the end
Because
of the day,
at some point
we're
that dating phase
emotional
had turned
creatures.
into exclusive without saying it.
Oh, hell no. Y'all
Right.
I
That's all
feel
that
like
is.
at the end of the day,
And I feel like, and then any time in that point of that happening, if it ever came up, you should be able to openly be like, yeah, we exclusive at this point. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
but
Like,
if he can't say it, that means he's still picking his options because he don't feel like you the one. 6 months later,
period.
a man no. That means I'm still gonna see what else is out there because it's like she good, so I'm gonna sit her to the side because I want nobody else to have her. However, let me see what else is still out there because there's a few things that I ain't really fucking with. So if I can find somebody better, they still looking for something better, but yet they still want to sit you to the side, nobody touch you. And if they can't find nobody in whatever time frame they fucking mind, they'll go ahead and settle for you. Don't settle, bruh. Go on about your way.
I don't think that's
yeah,
necessarily true.
yeah.
Yes, they
My
do.
I
Men
my
will
really
see
question
don't.
what
is
else
this:
is out there because if it's somebody better, they're gonna drop your ass like a hot potato and keep it pushing. They'll marry you and drop your ass and
And
go to the
so
next
can
bitch.
females do the same fucking shit, bro.
I know, but I'm just saying from what she was saying.
No, look, let me tell you. So you saying that, but I feel listen, I'm getting a little bit too deep in it. Go ahead. I'm listening.
I'm
now,
saying
my question to you, Keisha, is this:
male or female. It's either vice versa. A person may be cool, like, oh, they check all these boxes, but it's a few boxes that they really don't check that I kind of think are I really, really won't. Let me see what else is out there before I really get into before I cut all my hoes off. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I
now,
really like him,
you
but
know
I'm
you
ready to
was
cut
dating
my
other
hoes off.
people, or
I
are
don't,
you dating other people,
Hmm.
Keisha?
Me?
Are you dating other people?
I am
During that
dating
time frame?
everybody until I'm exclusive with somebody.
Now, is he aware of that?
I feel
Yes,
like exclusive and
yeah.
Okay,
relationship is all the
so
same shit.
I feel
I
like
feel like
this
it is
goes
too.
back
If we're
to
exclusive, we're in a relationship. It's the
Yeah.
same damn thing to me too. But
It's the same. It's a
until we're
relationship.
in a
I feel like,
relationship or exclusive, yes, I'm single to do whatever I want to
Kiki
do.
over
yeah,
there.
that's why they got married.
Now, my question, Keisha, is this. Okay, going back to what you said originally with bending on you knowing that you wanted commitment and a person not showing you that within however whatever you feel like your time frame is. This seems like it's the same situation on you bending your commitment because I just feel like at some point we have to get to a place where you see, like I said, the scouting. You see what he about. I don't have to keep announcing if I gotta ask you at our big old ages, what are we doing, nigga? We ain't doing
Exactly.
nothing.
I
We're
agree.
not doing anything.
I
Now,
agree.
that's not saying that you don't still like me or that I may not still like you. That just means that I'm clocking where you at with it. And I don't have to put it on 4th Street to ask you what you're doing. Because if you really wanted me to know, you would be forefront about it. And that's just what it is. Or at the end of the day, if you do like me, then you like me. But I would never know because, nigga, you ain't communicating. So I'm going to go ahead and in this time frame.
See, I don't not know what y'all got going on.
You breaking
I
up.
agree
Or
with
you
that.
gotta go. 5 days to love me, not to like me. Or you gotta go, bitch. You have to go.
Listen,
You gotta
No.
love me. I don't
6
want
months is a
to
lot.
like
That's
me.
a half
You
of a
gotta love
year.
me. I need you to
She
love
said
me.
5 days.
No,
5
but I'm saying
days.
6 months is a half of a year, like 4 months.
Within 3 months, within 3 months of us doing this game of dating, you should know by within 3 months, it's like, all right, because let's be realistic. You start dating somebody, you really kicking it with them, you not cutting your hoes off yet, but you giving this person your priority of time. That's the first fuck up. Prioritizing the motherfucker that ain't gonna prioritize you. I'm never gonna be your option. We gonna start there.
Okay, well,
Then
let me say this. That wasn't what was happening. I'm not gonna say that I was not prioritized.
no,
That
I'm,
was
I'm
a
saying
lie.
no, not that you weren't prioritized. It's just the
No.
fact
I
that
just want to make it clear. I don't want to make it seem like it's something that it's not. What it
Mhm.
was.
I was speaking in general. I was speaking directly to your situation. I was just saying in general.
Okay, because for my situation, I was prioritized. It was like this is how, but this is
It
how
was like
I
he
always
told
ended
you
up in
that
a
bullshit because he wanted to
situationship
sit. It was a situation.
because we were doing everything as if we were in a relationship, except for calling it a relationship. You know what I'm saying?
And
Like,
the reason why is because his thing was at the end of the day, if I go do anything, I don't have to deal with the headache of what the fuck you with her, blah, blah, blah. Baby, you doing too much. I gave you your time we was together. You tripping now. So now it was that he enjoyed that freedom of the situationship. I have everything I want from this person as a relationship, and I still can do me at any time that I want to. And they don't, because me and know how women are most of the time. We're not gonna go talk to nobody else. We're not gonna do nothing with nobody else. We're not gonna get no time with nobody else. No, just in
Yeah.
general. I'm speaking in general. Majority of the time,
I was
women,
about
when
to
we
say, you
are
definitely got me
kicking it
going
heavy,
wrong.
majority of the time women are kicking it heavy with one person. You kicking it heavy with that person, you to cut your hose off. You kind of make yourself priority for this person because they're showing you that you're priority, right? So, but yet he's still being a man doing whatever he wants. So he don't have no boundaries and no commitment. So it's like, hell yeah, I'm comfortable with dating with purpose because
Because I did,
why the
like, when
fuck
cut
would I
all
put
my hoes
parameters
off.
on? Why would I put more parameters on some shit that I'm really enjoying?
See, I think I'm the wrong person for this conversation because I jump right into relationships. I don't go through the
Ain't no
dating
wasting
and all that.
time.
I just jumped right in. I ain't tell
I don't
you a
think
nigga
nothing
that I
wrong with
ever
that,
dated.
Kiki.
Huh?
I don't think nothing's wrong with that.
Yeah,
I do.
Because
because
what
I
is the
really don't
purpose?
find no
I
purpose
do.
in it, honestly. I don't find no purpose in it. Like if I like you and
Because I
you
might
like
not like
me,
you.
okay, whatever. If I'm interested and you interested, I
Why we
want to
playing?
hop straight to loving you. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to waste no time. I can't put too much say so into this because I never dated nobody. I never had, and if I was doing multiple stuff at a time, that's probably because I'm in a relationship and my significant other cheated on me. So now I gotta go dibble and dabble. But it was never a dating situation like, okay, well, I'm dating him and oh yeah, I'm dating him too, or hey, how you doing over there? It's never been that. It's always been me exclusive, strictly with someone.
So
It
for me,
never
it
been that.
starts off dating. Like, literally, I'm dating whoever I want to date because I'm not nobody's girlfriend.
Get out.
But I slightly have an issue with, like, focus. I can't focus on too many people at once. So the thing is, if you catch my attention in a way that makes me want to focus on you, then that is where my focus is. And then I start to cut everybody else off. You know what I'm saying? So now that's where the question come in at is, all right, what we doing? Because I didn't cut off everybody. You know what I'm saying? That was just me and you. But
But
I
then
don't
he
want
turn
it
around and
to
look
be
at you and
you
say,
if it's not just you and
but
me. If we
but
not
he gonna feel
Yeah.
like
exclusive,
that's your fault because he ain't cut all his hoes off. You may be priority, but I haven't cut everybody off, and this is not a relationship, so you didn't have to do that. So now you upset with him for not being where
But
you
I'm
are
not
because I done cut
upset.
everybody
That's
off
the
but
whole
you.
point. I'm not upset. All I am doing is trying to gain clarity. Because, like I said, if it don't make sense,
Before I cut my hoes off,
do
I'm
that.
gonna gain
That's
clarity
true.
then. Before I cut my hoes off, I'm gonna gain clarity then.
I guess maybe saying cut, because here's the thing. Cutting your hoes off, do that really, because there's not anybody that I've dated or interacted with that I can't just call up at any moment.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, it's not even about, oh, I cut all my hoes off, because at any given moment I can have a roster. You know what I'm saying? So but the point is, I want to chew. You know what I'm saying? If I won't chew, I won't chew. But and if we rocking like you say we rocking, then we kind of supposed to be on the same page. But if at any given moment I feel like we not on the same page, then hey, I'm gonna have to take a step back and reevaluate what's going on, because what I'm not gonna do is give a person all of me and then not know where we stand. And I like Shay said, I don't feel like I should have to ask or continuously ask what we doing, where we going with this. What, to me, that's done.
I wouldn't be
ask,
asking.
y'all not going nowhere.
Right.
But
So
that's where
cut their asses
a lot
off.
of situationships come into play, is because y'all rocking like a relationship. Y'all doing everything that y'all would do in a relationship except calling it a relationship. You know
But
what
I
I'm
feel
saying?
like that's where, as women, we go wrong. Because men don't lose anything in that situation. And I feel like, prime example, if you're a person that want commitment and or like whether that's marriage or just a lifelong partner, um, it's probably best not to play those type of games, because the reality is you will end up in a situationship, and then now months down the line you're trying to gain clarity when you could have had your clarity in the first 30 days. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like,
Yeah, I feel like that's too long. I want to keep
hitting
wasting time.
Kiki's point, I'm not necessarily a person that would jump right into a relationship, but I'm also black and white. I'm not gonna play games with you. So if you like me and I like you, we gonna date for a little bit, and then I'm gonna see what it's about. I don't, where I am now in womanhood. If I have to ask a bunch of questions, that mean I ain't clear, and if I ain't clear, I don't even want it, because if it's a
That's
line,
the
it's a
part.
line. If we
I
gonna
agree
be
with that
aligned, we gonna be aligned.
150 freaking percent.
Because I just
But
feel
that's
like so
also
many
where we go
times.
wrong. Women
I
are
don't
not
want
supposed to be choosing. The men are supposed to be choosing. So we wait too long because I chose you because I want you. No, let him show you that
I
he
don't do
wants
that.
you.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
do
do
that.
that
I
either.
ain't tripping.
Let him show you that he wants you. If within no more than, I would say, a 90-day fucking cutoff, like you said, Keisha, 90 days, I'm done. Within 2 to 3 months, I already done figured you out. After the first month, either we rocking heavy, it's fun. The second month, okay, what we doing? What we doing?
I
Okay,
ain't
you
got
still
them
trying
problems.
to figure that shit out?
We doing
Call
it
me when you
already.
figure it out, and we done.
We already doing it by then.
No, for real,
I
because I
gotta
just feel
ask that
like
because
the
I
what
know
we
you in my
doing,
house. We living together by then. So I ain't got
that's
no
Oh
crazy.
questions to
shit!
That's
ask.
crazy.
I don't
That's
want
crazy.
that. I don't want you living
Shit.
in
I
my
don't want
house.
that.
I
You can
don't
come
give
to
a
my house.
fuck. No, because
Don't move in my house. I
that's
don't want
where
to move in your
the
house.
control
Let's just
shit
get a
come
house
in at.
together.
Yeah, yeah, that is
That's where
true.
the control shit come in at. I need you here. Cause if you're not
You know
here,
what,
then that you're
Kiki?
cheating on me.
You are so right, because the control part of me, forever, I've never moved into, in my whole life, I've never moved into a man's house. I'm
Me
42 years
either.
old.
Me
They
either.
I've
live with
never
me.
moved into a man's
You
house.
got
Me
me
either.
And
fucked up.
Nah.
I'm not moving
I
in
ain't
your
it's a
never
house.
lived with
control factor,
nobody.
though,
The
y'all. It is
relatives.
control. It's because if I move into your house and shit go left, you can put me out at any given moment.
And I do
I
every
ain't
time. Bitch,
going.
it's 2 o'clock.
Like, bitches, you
Get your
dumb?
shit. Bye.
No,
Bye, bitch. And then I'll
no,
be
for
like, so
real.
you really ain't come back?
What?
So you
Toxic.
just out here with these bitches, nigga?
No, for
What's
real.
wrong with
So for
you?
me,
Get your
it's like
goofy
at
ass
this
on.
age, let's just get some shit together. My name on it, your name on it,
That's
and then
exactly
we
what
in
I
this
did.
shit together. That way, it ain't no just you get out, I get out. We gotta figure this shit out,
No.
because guess
When
what?
we
Neither
just
one of
Oh,
us
we ain't
ain't
figured
leaving.
shit out.
when
So
we
I say, Kiki, you
decided
better
when we
leave.
decided we wanted to stay in one another's space, because I think it's good to date people from each other's space to kind of see if you want to live in that motherfucking house or not, or deal with them. But we dated from each other's space, and I was like, "Oh, I'm not moving with you." He's like, "Oh, I damn sure moving in with no female." I said, "Then I guess we got our answer." He said, "We'll start looking for houses tomorrow." That's exactly what we did. I didn't move in his shit. He didn't move in my shit. We moved into something together. And when shit went left, he said, I'll move the fuck out and I'll still I paid the bill so that you and the kids is good.
That was
It
when
was just that
your
simple.
marriage or your relationship.
Relationship.
Oh, she is. Oh, see, y'all is keeping this conversation rolling.
Relationship.
Guess what?
Because,
There's
baby,
no
I'm not about
fucking
to
way.
play with you.
I ain't doing that.
Listen.
I'm not moving
My
with you, but
next
you can
point.
move with me.
Hold
Because guess
on.
what?
I didn't move
I'm
with
the
him either. We
HNIC
found something
in
that
this bitch.
it was
You ain't got to
ours.
tell me shit. I'm
No,
the
no, no, no.
HNIC. In the relationship, in a whole. I don't want. That's my problem. I just said it. I'm too controlling. You gonna listen
You
to what
a
the fuck
whole
I
ass
say.
dude
If we
right
eating
now.
peas, don't ask me for no
Literally.
broccoli.
Listen, I've never even lived with a man. It nothing about it excites me. Like
I have.
when
I
I
like
get
in-house dick. I like to
when
roll
I
over like,
get
ooh, there it
married,
go.
when I get married, I want to have two separate parts
Yes.
of the house. Like you know how like the hospitals be, they got the walkway. That's what I want. I want my
You
side,
funny
you
as
got your
fuck.
side, and
That's
we
that
can
only
walk
I
child
through.
feel
shit.
like that too
She
right
just
now.
selfish.
If I could get
Shut the
married
fuck up.
and we have separate houses, I swear, y'all, I would
Listen,
do that.
I'm
If
telling
my
you, we could be
husband would
neighbors.
agree to having separate houses and be married, that
Yes.
would be so
Just
ideal.
buy
That would
some
be
condos.
great.
I don't want
Y'all live
that.
right next door to each other in a condo.
I don't want
For
Yes,
that.
real.
I would
But men
love
be
that.
like, bitches, you dumb.
I was
I would
watching.
love
Nope.
that.
I watched this thing
Oh
online,
yeah,
and
y'all
this
too
lady
mature
had
for
said
me.
that she had been married for her and her husband together over 60-something years. I said, "Can you tell the young people how y'all have done that?" She said, "Me and my husband always did great living separate. We moved together.
I
Things got
think I
rocky.
heard that.
He decided to move. She said we had a condo. I told him I was moving out. He said, "Don't worry about it. I'll leave." He bought the condo next door because the people had just moved out. We have lived separate ever since, and our relationship has been fucking amazing.
That's because
I
For
they
me
love
both was
doing
personally."
cheating.
For me personally,
No.
it works out great. My friends have asked me, Joe, how the fuck you do it? I don't think I can go
There's
live with
no way.
nobody. I like my space, blah, 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 blah.
No
And I
way.
said, my husband is a truck driver. He's gone motherfucking Monday through Friday, sometime through motherfucking Sunday. I see that motherfucker on a weekend, so it's great. I get my space. He get his space. I get a chance to miss him. He get a chance to miss me. And then he come
Fuck
Johnny
home
the
that
truck
and
space
hang
driver.
out
Is
and
shit.
he
what
get
you
the fuck back
saying?
out.
Fuck that space
It might
shit.
work out great.
His dick better be in my fucking vagina every night and we gonna fall asleep like that. And if I wake up and it's gone, it's a problem.
See, no, like,
No,
but
thank you.
again, I'm an only child,
Get the fuck
so
out.
I like my space. So
I
it's
like
like
my
I never
space
had to
too.
share space with nobody. So
But I like his space too, y'all. I'm
I don't want his
conflicted.
space. I want
listen,
him
I
to be
like
in
his
my
space,
space.
but
Get a
separately. Like that
2-family
couch.
house and y'all live up and downstairs from each other.
Listen,
I
his
was trying
couch
to do
was
that.
made for me. I feel like he bought that bitch for me. Like he hated it, and I loved it, and he kept it even when he moved again. But it was just like the thought of, and I had to tell him. I said, "Bro, you talking about you want to move in? Nigga, you was mad because I lit a new candle. What are we talking about here? Like, I don't think that's gonna work. Like, I like my stuff the way I like it. You like your stuff. Why do we have to? I feel like that's where that compromise come into play. Because I feel
I
like so
ain't
many people have
shit.
this ideology that you gotta just be like
You
this.
don't have to live together.
It's kind of like I feel like people that feel like they gotta live with their husband or
I
wife,
feel like if you,
like the peanut butter and jelly that's all together,
mm-mm.
rather than the peanut butter and jelly that's separate.
I
You
think
know
it's
what I'm
something
saying?
that
Like
people
it
need to
tastes
say in
good.
the beginning. I totally agree with you, Shay. I respect exactly what you and Keisha saying, and I feel like people that feel like that, because there's some men that feel that way too. Like the reason they never commit is because I just don't
That's
want a bitch in my
my
space all
problem.
the time. But I don't want her out there wilding out or always assuming I'm
You
doing some shit. So
have
now we always fucking arguing because she live on the east side, I live on the west side. Let's move next door to each other so everybody can be
But what
happy.
about
You
the
come
fact
and go
that
as you
rent
please,
you
is
have them. You
you
have them. You
live
want
next door? Now
but it
y'all got
has
two
to be
homes.
affordable.
Now y'all got two households to maintain.
So y'all better
That's why
move in
most
the
people should be
motherfucking hood.
financially stable.
See, I
You
ain't doing
shouldn't be.
that.
I've learned you
Buy a
shouldn't be dating if
duplex.
you're not financially stable.
Buy a duplex. Y'all two live on upstairs and downstairs. Y'all rent out the bottom so they can pay y'all everybody rent. It works out great.
See,
Mm-mm.
nah, I don't know. Like I'm just different. I ain't make it to y'all level of maturity, and I'm okay to admit that. I'm
Kiki,
Yeah.
I'm
just
about to
a
call you.
whole ass
We
rough
don't need to
rider
hang
out this
out.
bitch. Give me like 2 more years. I think I'm gonna be a little different, but right
No, you're
now
not.
I need
Don't
it my
change who
way.
you are. We
Yeah.
love you as
Be
you.
you.
I
I
need it
just
All
my
I
right,
just
so
way.
I
that
don't
goes. So
know.
that take me into this, y'all, because y'all know the whole internet, the whole world has
Oh, boy.
been debating this forever, and I just
What?
really want to speak on it and hear other people's opinion. I'm gonna wait until y'all voice y'all's opinion before I say what I gonna say about this, because baby, listen to me when I tell y'all. This right here really grinds my gears.
Well, let me hear your opinion.
No, I'm gonna go last. I want y'all to tell me what y'all think. Joe, you probably should go first because you are the only one on this panel that's married. So this is gonna apply to you more than anybody right now.
Oh God. I'm going last just for that reason.
Get into it. Let's talk about it.
I'm nervous.
50-50 in a relationship. Is it given roommate or is it given partnership? What is your take on the 50-50?
I posted a post, and y'all can pull it up if y'all is my friend on Facebook. It was a few years back. I said, if I gotta do some shit like that, fuck it. We might as well be roommates. You got me fucked up.
So
because you gotta think about the roles. See, some people think, oh, that's fine, that's fine. It's not fucking fine because the roles between a woman and a man are different. I have to be a mother whether this man is home or not. 24 hours, 7 days a week. He could be sitting in the same room with the fucking kids. They will come to my room and say, Ma, can I get a bag of chips? Well, you just fucking sitting there with your daddy? Yeah. Go fucking ask him. You have to always be a mom. You have to provide. You have to be up all night. You gotta the wine and the kids.
What if there's
no children? Mm-hmm. Well, that man still expects you to go to work. He expects you to come home and cook and clean up and do this house chores and all this extra shit. So you should be paying all the fucking bills because I'm fucking tired when I come home. You want to do all this extra shit.
What if he work
fuck you, suck you, what? That's perfectly fine. But if you ain't coming home cooking dinner half of the day, then we gonna split everything in a motherfucking house.
So, because here's the thing, men say all the time, men always say, why am I paying all the bills and I can cook for myself? I can clean my own house. I can.
And
do
they
all
don't. They go get the next bitch to do it.
So they feel like because they can do all of those things on their own, that they are exempt from having to pay all the bills because they're paying all the bills and doing and capable of doing the same things that you're doing. So
that's perfectly fine. So because you're capable, we're gonna split this menu Monday through Sunday. Or Monday through Wednesday, you gonna cook, and then maybe on Sunday I'll do Sunday dinner. We'll eat out on a Saturday. I do my 3 days, 2 days, or how many fucking days in a week? I don't know. I'm sleepy, y'all. I'm a mother. I'm busy. I do 3 days of cooking. You do three days of cooking. We go out to eat one day. These is your set of house chores. These is my set of house chores. Split that shit down 50-50 and motherfucker. At that point, we roommates. They get to fuck each other exclusively.
So here's my take as a individual who don't have any children, and as an individual, I know what kind of wife I want to be, right? The kind of wife I want to be to a husband, I want to feel honored to submit and serve my husband. I will not be able to do that if
I'm exhausted.
There's no safety. And for women and men, safety looks different, right? For a man to feel love, he needs respect. For a woman to feel love, she needs safety. If we are in a home and I am unsure that, let's just say I did work and my finances was no longer there. Prime example, I did get pregnant, and let's say they say, well, she has to be bedridden, because that's a real scenario, right? I'm not sure if you can cover that if you don't ever show me you can cover that. I'm not sure that I'm safe to do something, bring a child into this world with you if you ain't already showing me that. My pawpaw and my grandmother have been married for 70 plus years. She ain't never had to worry about working, and they got 12 kids. Do you hear me? Now, I'm not saying that they probably have never had their moments where it's like, okay, we got to figure things out. But I firmly believe in a man being a leader. I'm not saying a man got to make $1 million, but if you making, I don't know, 70K, and you say, baby, we need to go and do X, Y, and Z for this extended period of time, I can trust to your leadership enough that you're saying this because you always make sure we're provided for at the end of the day. Now, I do believe that as a woman, you should also be stable. I'm not saying that you have to go clock in, but you can have like a boutique online, or some form of revenue that you're making. So in the event that shit get rocky, because life happens, you can cover your man, and or he good, right? So you using your money to make more money for y'all. You investing your money. Whatever the kids may need, you making sure the kids good. But I can't be honored to serve and submit to my king, right? Because most men like to say that they're kings, but they don't really do their research on what kings actually do, right? The reason why kings are able to have multiple wives and be treated like a king, because they're providing for them. They're providing for their village. These women don't want for nothing. So all they got the time to do is to serve and to submit and to be happy about it. Because I ain't missing out on nothing. If my lights on, my gas on, and
Just quit saying
we're
submit
good, we
before
got a
Kiki go
roof,
crazy.
and and we're good, and you doing right by me mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, I ain't got no choice but to. I'm happy to serve your ass. You said what you wanted for dinner, babe? You said you wanted some oxtails. I'm about to go get them right now. If I gotta fly them bitches in, that's what I'm gonna do. Because I'm taken care of on all fronts. And I feel like so many men want traditional women, but they don't want to take the responsibility of what traditional men did. So for me personally, I want to be a traditional woman. So I wouldn't be able to be with a man that don't want to be traditional in that way.
Okay, so let me ask this.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna say yet what I think, but I do want to raise the question about being traditional. Because women say that all the time, and I'm not just speaking on you. I'm saying
In general.
in general, women love to say traditional. Men aren't traditional. Do and I've seen some women who very well can play the traditional role, but then I see other women that are not traditional women as well. And being a traditional woman means you do not work. Traditional women did not work. Traditional women had no say so in the household at all. Traditional women basically sat down and shut up, and their man did everything.
Even if he
So
whooped your
all they
ass,
did
you shut
was
the fuck up.
they did what needed to be done in the household, meaning they took care of their kids, they cooked, they cleaned. They did not have any money. They did not make any money. All their money was given to them basically as an allowance from their man. So the thing about being a traditional woman in 2025 is almost close to impossible, because the majority of
Unless
women
he's rich.
make more money than men anyway.
That's
So
true.
are you able to take on the traditional role when most men are not making that much money these days? And I'm not saying like that to say like you got to live this extravagant lifestyle, but are you able to really be in a relationship with a man who is making $50,000 a year and call yourself a traditional woman because you're going to sit back and just allow him to do the providing at $50,000 a year? Like, what
Well,
if
why
he
make
really
him
is on
struggle?
So, from my
$50,000?
experience on what a traditional woman looks like, I take my grandparents on both sides, right? My grandparents
Mm-hmm.
on my mother's side been married for over 40 years, and the ones on my dad's side been married for over 70 years. Now, my grandmother on my father's side never worked a day in her life. She ain't never
Mm-hmm.
been broke. You want to know why? Because a real man gonna make sure you're what? Taken care of. When he got them checks, he made sure she had a bank account, and he direct deposit a certain amount into her account off rip. It's like taxes. It come out, he don't even see it. Because a man that says that I want you to be mine, I want to provide and take care for you, will do just that. I'm not saying you got to have all the money in the world. But when a man says, I am going to take care of you, that's exactly what he gonna do. I'm not saying unhealthy masculinity, because a lot of women, when we're dating all the way back then to what most cases of traditional women we know of, women couldn't even get bank accounts. It wasn't until the 1980s that a woman could even apply for a credit card. Citizens Bank was the first bank that allowed women to get bank accounts. So those women were not in necessarily traditional relationships. They were in relationships out of survival. So there you have a choice, right? And for me, let's just say out of the 3 men that I have dated and gotten to know as an adult, 2 of those men have made well over 70K. Now, it could be because of the certain environments that I may be in, right? Because I do understand that on average, the average black man makes $50,000. But I still go back to, if a man knows financial literacy and is a good leader, which I feel like a man that is a good leader already knows financial literacy, he absolutely can ensure that y'all are taken care of. Now, will you
Are
be
you
in best?
willing
I
to
mean, will you be
scale
in
back?
Beechwood?
No.
Would I
Are
feel
you
held
willing?
back?
So are you willing to scale back to with your man? Are you willing to scale back on the lifestyle that you live so that your man can be a leader 100% in the tax bracket in which he is in?
Yes,
Or
because
would you
I
step
value
in?
my children's day-to-day lifestyle much more than living with the Joneses, because you would never meet up with the Joneses. At the end of the day, when you look at the school systems today, they're shitty. Your kids are not learning shit. So if I had the opportunity to be at home and homeschool my children as an educated woman and instill in them their history, the correct history, and instill and have the opportunity day to day to teach them about real life shit that they gonna need to be successful in life,
Let's say,
I
let's
would
speak on the
prioritize
average
that.
woman that doesn't have a master's degree that has to rely on the
But I
schools
have to speak
district.
for
You
myself.
cannot date a man. You
I
cannot
have to
date
speak
a
for me though. In that
I
situation,
get what you're saying, but
yeah.
I'm saying like when people are having this conversation, it's controversial or more so how they feel about in general. So if in general a $50,000 salary is not going to allow you to, even if you have to, if you are a woman who has to rely on a school district, you can't afford to go live somewhere as simple as Warrensville, let alone go out to fucking Strongsville where they just got rated the top school in the country
Hmm.
because he can't afford to live out there. $50,000 the bank gonna say, baby, you can't live here, and he can't even afford rent to live out there either, unless
But
y'all
why
share like
can't
a
he?
1 bedroom apartment.
If you, let's just say $1,000. If we're taking $1,000 times 12, how much is that?
Shay, the rent nowadays, I mean, Shay, rent nowadays is more than $1,000, unless
Okay,
you gonna live in the
so
middle of the hood.
hold
Cleveland
on.
is $1,000 to twelve
But
hundred
that's
dollars
what I'm
for rent.
saying. I was always taught it's how you say it ain't where you stay. And a lot of people have it confused that you think because you, and I'm saying this from personal experience, who a person that went to a PWI, a private white entity, right? People think because I'm in Beechwood or because I'm in Solon. Now, the environment is different. But you instill in your kids what you're going to instill in your kids, because I can guarantee you, I had never knew what an asset was until my freshman year of college. And guess what? It did not come from black people. It came from my white counterparts being like, do you guys want to try acid? Bitch, no. Who even taught you that? Well, my mom tried acid and we should try it. Who? Because, bitch, if Sabrina catch me trying acid, she gonna stump me in the ground. What are you talking about?
So
So
that just okay. So just put it on the table. I grew up with two parents that's one is a surgeon, the other one is a doctor. You grew up in the inner city in East Cleveland with your mom. That's where Auntie had to be, regardless of whatever the situation. And then your father wasn't here. That's what she provided. But one thing your mother instilled in you was good education. One
yeah.
thing my parents instilled in me where I was good education. And then it's just the simple thing of like you said, what you instill in your kids. If the parents are telling their kids okay to go do drugs, and you tell your kids like no the fuck it ain't okay to do drugs, then they more likely won't go do drugs.
So that's what I'm
But
saying. It
it
has
just it
nothing to do with
depends.
the environment. It has everything to do with the outside
But you
environment. It
I
has
don't even
everything to
no no
do
not
with what
necessarily
you're
that. It
learning
was
at
the fact
home.
that you said I can keep them. I would keep them home and because I'm an
Homeschool.
educated woman. For a lot of women who's not educated who cannot home train their children, but they have to rely on the school district to do so.
Why can't you
How?
like they give you a curriculum that you like? I feel like so many people assume
Because
just because
nowadays
you have a
people have to
college
work.
education, and I'm using my college education because I do have it, but I really do believe that too many people believe that people with college educations are not dumb. Do you know how many people get their education paid for and their parents force them to go to school and they still dumb as fuck? That's why they say networking is the best thing that you can do in life, because that's why you have a lot of people in positions that they're in. So I do believe, and I see it all the time. someone that may not have had a degree could be more successful than somebody that does have a degree. You know what I'm saying? Because life will teach you all the skills you need to know.
Mm-hmm.
If you can add, subtract, and say Johnny had 2 apples, you can homeschool your kids. Just
So
like
here's the
back in
thing
the
about
day.
homeschool. What I have noticed, homeschool is fine for some, and then it's not fine for others. And I say that not from a financial standpoint, but more from a social standpoint, because homeschooling takes away the social equation of life. When you're homeschooling kids, especially when you start young, you do not allow them the opportunity to interact with other children, because they're always at home. They're always the school. There's no peers. There's nobody their age that's there unless you have other children, and even then, that becomes family based. It's not like, so to me, it's like it's one of those things that's kind of go, if it worked for you, it worked for you. If it don't, it don't. Because the same things that some people are looking for, others are not, and vice versa. For me personally, I don't have the time. I don't want to homeschool no kids. I'm not a teacher. I'm not an educator. I love the fact that we have them. Like, big ups to them. I just don't have it in me to do. And so it takes me to like what my thought process is on this. I'm not a traditional woman. I am a modern woman with traditional values, is what I am. And when I say that, I mean, like, I'm not a woman who feel like me and my husband are going to go 50-50 in my house. As far as 50-50 means we're splitting everything. So here's the thing for me. That never typically happens, especially when you do have family, children, and things like that. Because when you talk about splitting shit, that 50-50 shit only split down financially. You only want to split the bills down the middle. But you exactly what Joe said, you ain't splitting down who the fuck got to take off work when these kids get sick. You ain't splitting down who got to go to these fucking PTA meetings. You ain't splitting down who got to take off work to go to these doctor appointments. You ain't splitting down the fact that we both go to work and neither one of us don't want to fucking cook. So typically all of those roles still falls on the woman. And I think
all the sports.
women are supposed to be nurturers. We are designed to be nurturers, not providers. So we've gotten so far away from the roles that we were designed for that we kind of have adopted what works for us. And I'm not saying that that's not a bad thing, because I think you should do what works for you in your household. But I'm just saying, like, in mine, I don't have a problem with helping my man. First of all, I want to be able to be the person who gonna help you elevate, who gonna help you come up, who gonna always be able to pick up any slack that you have. You know what I'm saying? So if at any given moment you fall short, I got you. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want the responsibility of having to do, we just coming in the house and we splitting shit down the middle. Because the thing about that is, let's think about it. At the end of the year, what do? We file taxes, right? So when you file your taxes, somebody got to file the head of the household. But if we split shit down the middle, which one of us is really the head of the household?
It just caused so much confusion to me.
Neither one of y'all are the head of the household, because y'all both are. So it's like, okay, so now you can't really, how are you the head of this family if you can't even file head of the household? Because we do equal parts of everything is divided equally. You have by default become my roommate. The only difference is with a roommate, I don't have to fuck you, feed you, or give a fuck about how your day has gone. If you are my roommate, I can take my half of everything, put that shit on the table, and go on about my business. I don't give a fuck. But if you're my man and I gotta split the bills, I gotta put my half on the table, and then I still gotta fuck you, even when I don't feel like it. I still gotta make sure you good. I still gotta make sure you eat. I still gotta make sure you okay mentally. All of that shit when we are doing things as roommates. To me, it's easier to just get a fucking roommate.
It
like,
is.
just get a puppy or something, or you know what I'm saying? Just
Don't
go
get a puppy.
roommate.
I got one. Don't.
But the thing is, like, and I'm not saying that to say, like, I want a partnership. And I think people confuse the two. A partnership do not mean that we are splitting everything down the middle. A partnership to me may be you're paying 100 to 0 every month until you can't pay nothing. And then I come in and I pay 100% to your 0 this month because I got you. You paying to be the provider of this house, meaning you gonna make sure that everything inside this house is paid for, as far as, you know, we live in within our means, and that means date within your tax bracket.
Exactly.
So that means if you make $50,000, you can't date a woman who used to live in a lifestyle that requires
you can't provide for
$100,000. You just cannot do it. It does not match. So date in your tax bracket. Otherwise, it's not gonna work. And I think it's like partnership means like you might pay all of the mortgage or the rent, and I might pay the light bill, the gas bill. I might do all of the cooking or some of the cooking. Because me personally, baby, I ain't doing all of the cooking in no house. I don't give a fuck what you pay. I ain't doing all of the cooking. Ain't happening. It's just not happening. But the person that's made for me is gonna know that and understand that. So to me, it's just kind of like, I think it just really comes down to what works for you. But speaking from personal preference, I don't want to be your roommate. I don't want to put my half of everything on this table, especially because, like I said, I got kids. And unless you go come off half of everything that goes into handling that, if you go in half onto everything that goes inside of the house, meaning the tissue, the toothpaste, the bedding, all of that stuff. And I think that's the part that people forget about. That part. Y'all just talk about like bills.
No, it's more than that.
What about
Like
the fact
the household
that I'm in school and
gotta-
I'm trying to further my education, and I need to be able to disconnect for a minute to be able to do that? Do you got me? Or do I have to continue to put that on hold so that I can pay half of these bills because you just can never afford to do it? You know what I'm saying? Like, and vice versa, because I don't think that don't no man want no broke bitch neither. Who ain't got it, who ain't never got it. But at the same time, like, women like to feel like you got it. It is exactly what Shay said. It's security to know that my man got me. No matter what, he got me. And if he don't got me, he gonna figure out a way to have me, because that's that. Don't nobody want to be in a situation where they can't call their person. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, your car break down and you can't even call your man. What? Like, what are we doing here? Who am I supposed to call then? Because if I gotta call my daddy, guess what? I'm single.
Very much so. And I just think, like, my take, because I have, and I feel like maybe I am a little skewed on it because of the examples that I have had, because I do recognize that not all examples are like that, you know. But when I sit down and I talk to my grandparents about these type of conversations, it just amazes me, right? Because these are people from the South that was poor as could be poor. My granddaddy was a truck driver. But one thing my grandmother told him, like Kiki said, you can be a truck driver, but if you don't come home every day, you won't have a family. And that's just that. So he found something local. And there has been not one day that I have ever seen that just because my grandfather was the breadwinner, that he has disrespected my grandmother, that when it was needed and he needed to possibly take a dish and put it in the kitchen, that he hasn't done it. My grandfather asked my grandmother, hey, Patsy, do you need anything? You know, you want me to make you some hot tea? You want me to do this? And he's the provider and has been for 70 years. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, I feel like so many times in our community, Black community, we only see traditional aligned with pain, hurt, trauma, uncertainty, no safety. Whereas
Mm-hmm.
other communities, I'm not saying that it does not happen as well, but it's less likely to happen. I'm gonna give it like a 70-30 ratio. You know what I'm saying? Like, because in certain communities, they're raised to be providers, they're raised to be the breadwinners, and they're not really looking for a woman to split 50-50. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're like, why would you be doing that? Like, I
I agree with
mean,
that. I think it's culture, and I think it's the environment in which you were raised. I think
yeah.
all
Mm-hmm.
of those are very much like really big contributing
I don't
factors.
even know how they think it's 50-50 because majority of the time these women taking care of these fucking grown ass men.
That's because they want
Okay.
to, I think. Because you got
Yeah.
women who is not on that shit. They're not
You
taking
be
care
at work and this nigga driving around your car all day.
ain't
Crazy.
Bitch,
happening.
please. If you
Ain't
get up
happening.
work and you go fill up the car, this nigga sitting in the car and you up there pumping gas. The
Crazy.
fuck?
But it
That
goes
is
back to what we're saying. What you have witnessed growing up as
But that
the
has come
social
from, well, I
norm.
didn't really witness this. People I've seen that since I've been adults. I've seen friends that I was like, girl, you about crazy as fuck.
No,
Because I
I
didn't
know that's what I'm
witness
saying.
it.
That's their norm though,
Oh,
because
true.
somebody had to teach them that that's
But
okay.
that came from, like, it goes back into our history. The pain, the hurt, all that stuff comes back to women or black angry women. We're not black angry women. It's just we have always been looked down upon. For a long time, all women didn't have rights. And then when we did have rights, white women still have, or white or other cultures still have more rights than we did because they didn't have the pigment skin as we do. So we have always been downplayed. So we are going to accept less because during that time where it was very, very traditional, and the man did everything in the household and took care of everything, and you sat at home, whether he whooped your ass, cheated on you, did whatever, you had to sit back, shut the fuck up, and deal with it. And now that we are speaking on, we're not going to deal with it, we will not accept that, now we're angry black women. That's not fair.
Yeah.
It's just we are trying to set boundaries and standards to what we are not going to deal with.
And that's why I said it goes back to that most women that view tradition, right? When you use that word, or prime example, when that you talk too much. Black women, we be like, whoa, ha, back. You said what to me? But unfortunately, in other communities, women are taught to be what? Docile. Even when you think about black women back in the day, they were taught to be docile. They were taught to always look good, always have your hair done, always look presentable and together, and certain social norms dating back to that video that you had sent me, Joe, where that young lady was explaining, this black young lady was explaining some of the things that she was taught growing up, I would assume in the South, because she was just saying like how, if you bending down to pick something up, you need to bend at the knee. You don't bend over. If you in somebody's house, you don't be walking through their homes, and you always need to have on a pair of ears.
Somebody with a man in their home, you don't walk back and
those
forth.
those type of things. And I just think that because our community has gotten so far away from those things, we have in a way lacked a little bit of femininity out of being the strong woman. Don't put that damn title on me. Am I resilient? Yes. Am I adaptable? Yes. But that whole badge of honor of, oh, I'm a strong black woman.
No, thank you.
No, I'm a resilient black woman. I'm an adjustable black woman, because if my circumstance said these the cards you was dealt, I had no choice but to
Mhm.
adjust, or it's like the sink or swim. I had no choice but to swim, especially if I have children. I can't
Mhm.
drown because I got these kids relying on me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, I feel like if a black woman had the opportunity for a man to come in and say, baby, money good, I'm good. Prime example, Keisha.
I
Man
got
came in, he making over 70, 80, 90K, and he like, baby, you good. And he shows you with his actions, not just his words, that you are safe, that you are stable. If that man asked you to be at home, and he ain't saying that you probably can't still do your podcast or whatever it is you want to do, but if that man asked you to be at home, you probably would consider it. You may not
I
just
would
jump straight
definitely
to
consider
it.
it. And I
You
think
know what I'm
that's the
saying?
thing. Like people often, like for me, is, oh, you're an alpha female. Oh, you aggressive. You know what I am is a woman who's always had to survive. I've always been in survivor mode. So when I date, it is something that is like I am looking for grace. You know what I'm saying? Like because I have trust issues, and it's not necessarily oh, I think he cheating on me. That's not where my trust issues lie. My trust issue lies in, can I trust that he's going to be the man that I need him to be? Can I trust that if I let my guard down, he's not going to take everything and use it against me? You know what I'm saying? If I'm in a position where I need him, he's going to show up for me. That's the trust issues that I have. Like, I have a problem with trusting that a man is capable of being the type of man that I saw my father being, you know? So it's like, I'm strong, I'm resilient, I'm aggressive sometimes, I'm an alpha because I have to be, because I feel like once a man comes in and shows me that I can be anything except those things that I've been accustomed to being, once I trust that I can be those things, then I will be those things. It's, for one, I just don't feel like I don't think we as women, as a collective, we are designed to be soft. We are designed to thrive in our femininity. But because we are taking on roles that are not meant for us, we don't get a chance to do that. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm all of these things because I don't have a fucking choice to be. If I'm not, who will? So yes, I am these things. But then it's like those same men who should give you the grace to say, you know, oh, she this, she that. Let me just show her I got it. Instead, because I hear this so much that I don't want no alpha man. I don't want no alpha female. Mm-hmm. Well, she's only an alpha female because
she has to be.
So if you can make a woman see that she doesn't have to be alpha, mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I think it's really just,
it goes back to what Shay said. Right. If you feel protected, and not just all feel protected, you're gonna paint the city red, but I feel protected mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, then that alpha female you see will start to go away, and then you start to see those the walls will start to come down.
Yes.
And every time the walls begin to come down, men do stupid shit, and then your walls go right back up, and then they even thicker. And they like, dang, you can't even, because you already made me feel like wrong thing to do. I can't drop my guards with you. No one is perfect, but it's certain things that within that within them doing what they're supposed to help you get to that place where you can bring those walls down. It's not going to happen if they doing certain shit that's like, yeah, no, you already showing me this is not it.
Right. And for me, I have experienced a man using his money for the wrong shit. You know what I'm saying? And
they do it all the time.
It taught me discernment, right? Because I hadn't quite, and that's why I went back to, if you ain't never experienced something, you naive to it. And if don't nobody put you on game before you get got, you're going to get got the hard way, and then you learn from it. So what I learned from that situation is have discernment. Because at the end of the day, a man could be willing to take care of you, but in his own way. He want to control what you want to do. He want to control how you talk. He want to control everything that he probably liked about you is not what he want to control. Going back to why I've never lived with a man. I had the opportunity to live with my ex. We was together for 4 years. So that's why the things that I'm saying now is lessons that I had to learn the hard way. I know I want to be a wife. So within that time frame, if it don't seem like we aligned and all that, I got to go. I'm not asking you no questions about it. I ain't doing none of that. I'm out of here. If I see that I'm not
How long? I got a question for y'all.
Yeah.
How long are y'all willing to wait before y'all decide I'm gonna get out this relationship?
It depends on what's going on.
If they're not making you a wife. No, just in general. A person don't have to be rich to make you their wife.
I've always told myself that because men are so unhealed these days as well, that I'll give a man 2 years to absolutely be able to be like, you are what I want. You have 2 years. If we together for 2 years and you have not proposed or insinuated that a proposal is coming in the very, 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 very near future, I'm out. It don't take that long, because to me, it doesn't take a year. So I'm giving you an extra year because I just know men be feeling like they have to decipher and rummage through all of the baggage that we sometimes carry to see like, can I not type thing. So in 2 years, I feel like, if you ain't proposed, you don't have any plans on proposing within the 2 year time span. I'm out.
For me, where I am now, you got a year max. That's all I got for you. Because again,
See,
I am in my last bit of years of my 20s. I've already accomplished the education. The next step is motherhood. And I'm not in a rush for it because I feel like 30 is a good age. So I'm not in a rush for it, but I know that I want to be married before I have children.
Maybe that's why I'm like 2 years, because I already been there, done that.
For me, I just feel like, again, going back to that conversation, a man knows. So if we're not aligned in that year, I'm not giving you another year to waste my time. I'm not saying that you still don't have things that you're working on, and I'm not saying that you may not feel like I'm your one. What I'm saying is, if I'm your one and God said it's meant, we'll be meant. But by then, I'm gonna make sure I'm taking care of myself.
I do agree with Keisha though, because we've lived a
Question
little
though.
more life. So
Question,
it's like they do have a
what if
lot
you-
of baggage that we come with. Sometimes like
But I
women
don't
that
have to
do
deal
come
with
with
some
you,
baggage.
the difference for you is women that do come
Not
with
even
kids,
that.
or not even just heartbreak and bullshit and
Okay,
them breaking your walls down so you can do all this trust. So by that first year, y'all done kind of got past the we still high and shit. By the second year, they're gonna really fully expose themselves. You might be like, oh, I'm out.
I'm not a hider. Like,
okay.
I'm an
So
upfront
what about this
person.
then?
So,
Let's take away the baggage, right?
uh-huh.
What if you and him in this year, y'all are aligned, right? And he don't propose to you, but it's not. It has nothing to do with being aligned, and everything to do with making sure that he's financially able to support you the way you just said you needed to be supported. So what if in the first year he knows I want to marry her, but I know I'm not in a position to marry her right now. So what if it takes him another year to get where he needs to be to make you to be able to give you the life that you're requesting?
Yeah.
Especially because, like you said, you want him to be able to take care of you if something happens. You having a baby, you gotta be bad. But having a baby at 30 is high risk.
Have to come into the situation financially prepared.
Y'all, I will say this. I did not go into my last situation financially stable. It was the worst decision that I've ever made in my life. I do not believe you should date anyone, man or woman, when you are not stable. You cannot focus on dating someone when you are in survival. If that man or you are in survival mode, because if my money ain't right, what are we talking about? I can't think about you. You want me to think about when you come home to rub your feet? Fuck your feet, bitch. Help me get back on mine. I don't want to think about that. Like,
no, that's real. I agree with that.
I'm being honest.
I think dating is an expensive sport.
Yes.
And you cannot date
broke. Don't do it.
You don't have the money to okay, I'm not gonna say for everybody because everybody's standards are different. You have some people who requires the very bare minimum, who do not require money to date. They only require love and sacrifice. Kudos to them. I'm not one of them. But I feel like dating is, you have to be able to, for any man that's out here listening, to date me, you don't have to be Donald Trump rich, but you definitely have to be stable. You have to be comfortable in your own lifestyle so that you are able to date me. And when I say date me, I don't mean just talk on the phone, get together. I want to go out. I want to interact with other people. I want to do things together, whether it's publicly or intimately, preferably both. You know what I'm saying? I want to actually date. So to do that, it requires money. And if you don't have the maximum amount of money, it requires creativity. You
So
can't
that's
have
why
both.
I hold strong to. I don't want to be your guinea pig, and I'm not saying that
Me either.
there's no one that's not out there that you may not find that's willing to do that for you, right? Because again, being transparent, I in my last relationship, he was a nigga with money. I was not. I had just got a degree. I was working on another degree. I was doing it, doing that, and it ruins relationships because you can't think clearly when you trying to figure out how you about to pay your phone bill. I'm not even about to be able to talk to this nigga tomorrow. Like, I can't focus on dating you because my priorities at that point are not aligned. They're not right for
So
myself. Because how you gonna be in a successful relationship and you not even adequately loving yourself? How could you possibly love that man successfully?
then
And
let's go
why
all
would
the
you
way
want
back
to
to the
do that?
beginning. In the beginning, Keisha, you said before I was ready to answer because I was trying to finish getting the kids together. You asked me how was my week. So my week has been, I think I told Shay earlier when I spoke with her. I've noticed that I'm in a place now where, people will say something like, oh, God got me. You about to do something you ain't supposed to do, or what was the shit that we were saying?
Just that.
Yeah, I
Or
said I was gonna stop
God
saying,
working on me. He
yeah, I
working on
said I was gonna stop saying God working on me. This week I have been in a place of becoming obedient again with God. Everybody religious and preferences are different. That's fine. I don't have a set denomination or Baptist, Buddhist, none of that. There's just a higher power is how I see it. So me becoming obedient and me putting him first, that overall has helped a lot of things in my relationship, from when it started from relationship to marriage to dating to whatever the heck it may be. And I think sometimes we forget to take time to date ourselves and just date yourself, date God, build your relationship with him, and he'll put somebody in your life to where you ain't even got a question when that person come about, because you know it's somebody that God put in your life. Now you, of course, you want to be cautious, because the devil will wrap you up a very pretty gift and sit that on your porch, your front step. It's so cute and pretty. Ooh, I love the box. And Keisha, you love all the glitter. He'll give it to you, but you got to make sure it is what you're supposed to have. So sometimes we have to go. I just came out of a relationship or a situationship or some other shit, and I'm just tired of the cycle. And maybe it's like, all right, Lord, what's going on? Maybe he needs you to take a step back, focus on him, put him back first. And when he's first in anything that you do, everything will align in itself. So I think that just going back to the beginning of it all is, we have to involve ourselves with making sure we are spiritually right and that we've taken the time to date ourselves. So sometimes we so busy dating. You turn around and be like, damn, who am I again? Because you've changed so much for somebody else and for these people that you keep changing and jumping into relationships, and you're changing. You're like, well, who the fuck am I? I used to be who I used to be is not
I
who I
think
am
that
today.
I think that happens too, not necessarily because I've experienced that. I'm still experiencing that, honestly. And I realize that now that I am really like into this whole dating world. When a man asks me like, what you like, who are you? Tell me about you. It's not, and it has nothing to do with a man and
Hmm.
everything to do with my life has took a drastic change when I became a mother. And
Hmm.
it seemed like my entire life has to become wrapped around that.
Hmm.
So we do, as women, lose our identity in becoming wives, mothers, girlfriends, whatever you want to, however you want to look at it.
Don't forget to
We
date
do lose
yourself.
ourselves and wrapping ourselves in roles that we play. And it is really like important to keep that, to stay true to who you are as a person. And I
But
hate to
as
keep
you
talking about
grow,
spiritual because you
but
really
Keisha,
fucked up
as
my
you grow,
last little
oh God, I'm
segment.
sorry. But look, but listen, as we grow, just you got to remember this too. This is something that women, I think, we forget. As you grow, whether it's, I'm not necessarily saying only in relationships and the things you do to change a curve with friendships and just life traumas and things that happen, whether it's good, bad, or whatever. Like Shay, you've elevated. You're not the same young lady that came out of high school that just work at average job. Now you got a degree. You're looking for a higher pay. Your bracket of what you consider from a man is gonna be at a higher level because you're at a higher level. So it's like remembering that who I used to be, looking at who I told my auntie this today because we was having a conversation and she was really upset and sad about some stuff about her past. But I told her, I said, look at your past as who I used to be and look at who you are today and start to love and become somebody new. Because the whole thing about that is your past is giving you all the wisdom to become who you are. So trying to get back to that, oh my God, I lost me, I'm trying to find her again. You're never going to be her again because all the things that you have went through to get to where you are today. So now who am I today? Let me date me today so that I can know who this new person is and let me love on this new person because this new version of me is way better than the old version of me because I've grown. I've gained wisdom. I've gained knowledge. I've gained things in so many different aspects of my life, whether it's relationships, friends, parenting, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So begin to love yourself for who you are today and put yourself back together and make yourself a better person. I wanted to become this person, so guess what? This is a perfect opportunity because I'm on a fresh playing ground.
Mhm.
So you can become and be whoever you want. And it does not have to be who you used to be because who you used to be is no longer who you are. That's why we all get stuck and we be stagnant because we be so busy trying to get back to who I was when I had 2 kids. No, Joe, you got 4. It's a whole new ball game, sis. So
Mhm.
that's just, I think that's very important.
Yeah, and I just honestly feel like
Y'all just took this
for
shit
That's
for
all the way
that,
that's what I'm
somewhere
saying. That's why
else.
I'm
I
just over
just
here
feel
just
like
sitting. I'm just
four
sitting.
year
I ain't
relationship
got nothing
that
to
I
say.
for that 4 year relationship that I was in, I met that man when I was 23. So that's why I'm 27. So that's why I'm saying when you ask, how long do
Y'all
you
bitches
give a
so
man?
young.
I knew then I wanted to be a wife because I told him that. Did he make me a wife in the first year? Hell no. Did he make me one in the second, third year? No. In the fourth year, we ain't even together no more, and our anniversary will be on Friday.
What a
No,
man.
he did not. And guess what I did? Wasted 3 extra years of my life. I just can't do it. And it's not even from a bitter standpoint. It's just from me really just learning and walking into womanhood and understanding like, oh, okay, this is why our elders say do it this way. This is why our elders say certain things because when you don't do it that way, it bites you in your ass and it just does. So
This
when I
ain't
look back,
we ain't even living in the same life as them. I can't.
no, when I say
No,
our
we
Grandma
ain't.
elders
is
telling
like,
us,
yeah, they
prime
set the
example,
tone, but
when our
grandma,
elders tell us don't you be shacking up with no man. I'm pretty sure all of our elders and somebody that told you, some older woman that probably told you before, don't you be shacking up with no man. Now, what do most of us do?
they
We go
mind their
shack up with a
business.
man. Then what happens from shacking up with a man?
Get a baby.
Commitment. Years down the line, kids, all type of shit happens from shacking up with a nigga,
But
right?
let me
And I'm
ask
not
Look,
you this:
saying
since you talking about shacking up, when
yes.
you was
I'm
shacking up with this man, have
Mm-hmm.
you ever faked it?
I ain't never shacked up with a nigga. I've never shacked up and I'm not faking it. I'ma tell you, oh baby, what was that?
Have you ever faked it? That's what I want to know.
yes,
No, I
This
ain't
yes,
is
I
faking
have.
nothing.
Kiki, please speak, baby. I ain't heard you in a while.
in a while. You have.
I was letting y'all
You was in the
have it.
car.
Letting y'all have
Friends
it.
was in the car looking at us and laughing like these
Right.
bitches crazy.
Absolutely. Yeah, but no, I fake. You gotta fake it sometimes.
Dude, why? See, I'm not there yet. See, that's the maturity you
I
got,
have
Kiki,
two
and I'm
Kiki.
not there
I'm with you
yet.
on that.
Hmm?
Because as much as people call me a bitch, it depends on the guy. First of all, it really just depends on him. Now, if you an arrogant ass nigga who really think you that nigga and you just think you a dog, then I'm gonna let you know, bitch. This ain't that. Get up. But if you
No.
somebody that's like,
Please.
damn, I don't want to hurt his feelings. I'm
Yeah,
a,
that's what I'm
just
saying.
a
You
little,
don't want to hurt no
Sometimes you gotta fake
feelings.
it.
just a little
Crazy
bit,
tale.
just.
Crazy lies you tell. What? Cause get the fuck off of me.
I mean,
Man.
okay. So here's the thing about faking it. It only lasts for so long. You
Yeah.
gotta give it to him enough to be like, all right, bitch, come on, cause your time is ticking. Because I'm already faking it,
Then
and
you're gonna get dry in like 5 seconds.
yeah, like pay
Man.
attention to the body, baby. Like this ain't. Come on now.
See, sex is
So
an
I
experience
definitely
for me,
have.
so I can't fake it. Like I'm one of them people where it's like a movie for me.
Wh-
It's kind of like I feel like faking it gives Tubi. low budget
And
movie.
that's what it be
Like,
too.
I don't want to watch that. I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to watch it.
That's
Like,
exactly what it be, bitch. Cast me in the next show.
No,
So wait,
no,
so
thank
none of y'all
you.
faked it before.
I have.
No, I can't
Okay,
fake
so
it.
what did you do when you faked it?
You gonna have to check me out on Love Lesson Lives for that.
Well, shit, no, I'm checking you out on Keys Code. Fuck.
What you do, Keith? Like, you gotta give us the sauce on how to fake it, cause y'all put me on game. Y'all said sometimes you gotta fake it till you make it.
No, for real though. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you gotta protect their feelings. They ego.
Man,
a
fuck
little
that.
bit.
What did you do?
What did you do, Kiki?
I can't tell you what I do because some of my people be watching, and no. So
You know, I don't give a
otherwise,
fuck who
I
watching.
can't be exposed.
So
So what
But
I
I
be
have.
doing?
Just know that I have.
I'm calling you when I get off this fucking phone. When we get off this chat, I'm gonna call your phone.
Bruh.
Cause I need to hear this.
Who it was, when it was.
No,
all
we ain't
of
saying
it.
all that. Well,
I
I mean, you
wanna
can
know
tell me
too.
when we get offline.
But right here, right now, I'm gonna just say, yeah, I have more times than I should have. But I am.
They probably like, damn, I knew she was faking. Nah, she done
I'm
confirmed
like a
it.
dude. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you. The biggest way to know if some chick's faking it,
okay.
if she never fuck you again.
That-
If you
yeah.
think it was so good and she was all into it, making all the noises and baby, ooh, baby, I love you and all of that, and she never fuck you again, she faked it.
See,
So
I
you was
had an
doing over the
experience.
top shit. You ain't gotta do all of that to fake it.
Right.
What the
Why
fuck?
we
I
doing all
didn't
of
say
that?
me. I said her.
Mm-hmm.
Joe, have you ever faked it before in any of your relationships?
Yeah, and they never got fucked again.
Okay. So what did you
Period.
do when you was faking it?
You just moan
You
a
just
little
moan and
extra.
pretend like you like it. And when
Right.
you and then
When
you like
do
you
you
just hit it
decide
from the
to
back
do
so they
that?
can come because then you just throw that shit back, make them come, and you be like, "Thank you, it's over."
Or sometimes you
So
just act
what
like you
back?
came.
What are we throwing
Yeah,
back?
Yeah,
And
that's what
yeah.
I
Or
do.
you fake like you came.
Oh
Cause
yeah, that was
I've done
good.
that too. You just fake like, oh, it was so. Oh,
I was about to
yeah.
say, because sometimes you just gotta act like you came, and then you be like,
Oh, bitch, we ain't tell you to demonstrate.
you gotta act, and then when it's over, you like,
baby,
shit, okay,
Good. You wore me
that
out.
okay,
we
okay.
say that is diabolical. Cause
Yeah, you gotta put the little fake. Like I know how to make my legs quiver. I can make you feel like you did some shit.
what?
Like,
I'm
yeah.
not. Let me tell you something, baby.
Mhm.
You gonna know you didn't win that race because you need to prepare for the. I'm gonna give you another shot because I want you to understand that this is the finals.
See, that's the thing.
If you don't
I'm
pass,
supposed
nigga,
to
it's a wrap. We don't because I just feel like
Cause I'm not gonna get
again,
wet the
yes, I
next
do
time.
understand that men have egos and everything else. That's
I'm not
cute.
even gonna get wet the next time. So ain't no second time.
You like because I had an experience
I
where
have
I
gave
was
a
like,
person
what?
a second time. Okay, so it was a time where like it was so whack, y'all. Like it was so fucking whack. I couldn't believe it. I was so disappointed. I was slightly hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because even though I choose, the guy that's financially secure, I still want that, the fuck?
Intimacy.
I want the brokey sex energy. So I'm like, okay, maybe he's too drunk. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just give him some shit for the doubt. I called, I the group chat. Hey, yo, what the fuck? This is what's happening. Man, just double back one time. All right, fuck it. Double back one time. It was just whack.
And that is why, ladies and gentlemen.
And you made him feel like he was everything in the world because you did it twice. Like, why the fuck?
Exactly. No, you made him feel like everything in the world the first time.
No, we talk about it after.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is that's why he came in
utterly disappointed
the second time because you made him feel like
second time
everything in the world. The first
maybe
time.
he was drunk. Maybe he had too much to drink. Because that's
Drunk-
like
Because sometimes drunk
It's
sex,
supposed to be better
my
when
drunk
it's
sex
drunk.
is
Yeah, crazy. Listen,
No.
I got the story.
no comment. I'm married.
you got drunk sex that's here, that's
And
everything.
you
got
too
drunk just
and-
like, and they can't even function because
that's
everything
true. That's
is
true.
dead.
Mhm.
I ain't never
Everything
had that
is
kind of.
dead.
I ain't never had that kind. Cause listen, I'm
I
talking
have.
about on the windowsill. Listen,
That's the good kind.
window.
the good-
Listen,
That's the good kind.
never. Because I'm not even gonna let you get that drunk because I'm drunk too, and now I'm gonna be pissed off. If we both drunk and then you that drunk to where we can't do nothing, bro, stop playing. No,
I like that drunk kind. The word, yeah.
Yeah, that's girl. One time it was
Like that.
raining. Listen. I can't do the
So,
whole.
Kiki, what do you do when you fake it?
And she ain't told us yet.
Since you all in everybody else's business.
I did.
Well, tell us again, because we ain't hear you.
I plead the fifth.
Nah.
No, I have fun. No.
No, I do what y'all said.
You
Literally.
can't talk, can you? You can't talk right now. Okay. She got her earbud in.
No, she with that nigga who she be faking it for.
No the fuck I'm not.
She with that nigga who she be faking it with.
Dude, chill, bro. What the fuck?
Now, question, ladies.
I don't even have sex. What are you talking about?
With sex,
Girl, who you lie to?
music on or music off?
On.
It depends.
It depends. Because sometimes I am the music, baby. Good she, wet. Period.
I know that's right. Period. Too. I know
It
that's
just
right.
depends.
I still like
Now-
the music on. What about lights on or off?
Off.
It depends on the situation.
It don't matter.
No, I want it off.
Sometimes you
all the
can't
time.
get to the lights and just be going down.
It's going down.
I like to see your face, bruh. I did that.
When I'm on Demon
I
Time.
did
Okay,
that.
well, what about this? What about when you get with somebody
Mm-hmm.
and y'all doing y'all want to, and he just, niggas be trying to be so hard, so tough, and they just be quiet, and it just be like, bruh. And you doing your big one though, because like you just know what you do. But then they be like holding back. They don't want to say nothing. Like,
What, during sex?
Yeah.
what's wrong with you?
I ain't never met nobody to talk me through it. But
One that did that, so
I have before.
I've already messed with a talker, so I want to know.
yeah.
Like they
Yeah,
talking
me
big boy shit because they think they a dog, and I think I'm a dog, and then
I
everybody
don't
talking
really
Big dog.
shit.
I don't like big shit talkers.
I want to experience.
It can be a big shit talker when you doing what you need to do, but you can't be the one that's faking it because I'm gonna give you fake. Kane, you ain't gonna get too much talking.
Now that's the sure way to know I'm faking. If you a talker,
shut the fuck up. She telling on herself. And you quiet or you talking? Which one? Go ahead and finish it. Because they all watching because they want to know.
Baby.
Girl, boy,
I'm a talker.
Shut
Let me
up, is what
tell
I
you
be wanting to
something.
say. Shut the fuck up.
For real. I've had an experience where
Like, what are
I
you even
told
talking
him,
about?
I told him now on the count of 3, you gonna give me what I want. I said 1. And it was like, it
Count to
was
3, you go shut up.
no. It was like one, like when y'all ever had one of them times where it was like, what the fuck did we just do? Like, what was that?
Like bad?
And it was one of those. And I was like,
on bad or good?
Good. It was like, can we talk about what we just did? Like, should we talk about what we just did or where that came
That's
from?
good though. When it's good like that and you want to talk about it, like,
baby, and to this day,
him.
he still don't. He was like, he's like, I've never had that happen to me because I told him, I said, on the count of 3, you're gonna give me my cum. 1, 2, and on 3, he gave me what I wanted, and he was like, what the fuck did you just do to me? Hold on. He was like, hold on. Like, what just happened?
That's
So
what
this
I'm
was
saying.
happening.
Like,
Not y'all talking
okay.
during sex like that. I was thinking
Listen,
more of the guidelines of you like this dick. Yeah, I like it.
listen,
That's what I was
listen.
thinking.
This my
That
shit. That
night,
type of talk, Kiki.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that night I
But
was
you
on dick
gotta be
time.
him to
Hey,
say
no,
that
I
type of
want
shit
to.
to me.
Hey, no, I want him. I want a nigga to talk to me like Jody was talking to his man.
What?
You gonna make these tacos, girl.
Yes, I am. Sure am.
Oh shit.
You gonna
Yep,
get up and make
sure
these
will.
tacos, girl.
You want beef or chicken, babe?
Mm-hmm.
I'm done with your shit, Kiki. I'm done with
I'm
your
serious.
shit.
I'm
No,
serious.
for real. That's that good. That's how this shit be. That's how. Now those
Listen,
type of situations is what make your ass end up in these fucking situationships. Because when you get Jody, remember after he slapped her ass down and sucked her up real good, she just laid there half dead, y'all.
let me tell you something.
Listen, that ain't even hurt.
A
That ain't
She
even
was
hurt.
half dead, and
A
she was
situation shit.
reconsidering the fact that she was dramatically feel like that.
Listen, a
Because
situation shit. Do not give me your best. I don't need you swinging off a chandelier. I don't want that. Give it to the bitch you want to be in a relationship with. Cause I ain't got time to be thinking about you when I got shit to do and we ain't together. No, thank you.
period. No,
I don't
for
want that.
real.
I only
The
want that
sex
for my man.
be
But so
like,
many niggas like that clout, they gonna do it anyways.
Yeah, and then
that's
I'm gonna
why
cut you
give me
off.
the nigga with the money with the mediocre sex.
Because I don't have time to
And then
be
you
Unless
gonna have him
you
going crazy over you.
I don't got time to be sitting here
want
with
to
the
be with
shake.
me for real, you can keep
Yeah,
it.
don't give me that. Cause
You
you want me to be sitting here smoking a cigarette and I don't even smoke, thinking about you, and I'm
mm-mm.
supposed to be out here in the world
I ain't
productive.
gonna be smoking no cigarette. I'm popping up. That's what I'm doing. What's up?
I ain't
What
got
we
time
doing? What
for
you
that.
talking about? The way
No.
you just did me yesterday, bitch. Oh, we
I'm
going to
here.
work today?
what they say, tell that hoe we go together.
Real bad. Real
No,
bad. We go
thank you.
together. The
Real
fuck?
bad. I don't want that.
Not sexy red.
Exclusively, motherfucker.
I want
Not
that.
sexy red. So I hope we go together.
I'll keep that to yourself or to the
Fucking
woman that you actually
exclusively.
love and want to be with.
We is in love.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Y'all terrible.
Yes.
I'm just being honest.
I ain't really talked that much this time because I just been listening like in disbelief.
You a lie.
Girl,
My
you been
ears.
quiet,
Right.
You been motor mouthing it up. Fuck is you.
yes,
What
honey.
My
podcast was you at?
And we have
listen.
hit our time. We actually went over our time. And this is the last episode, y'all, for this season. I really appreciate y'all coming on for the first time, the second, third time, however many times y'all been on here. I really appreciate y'all. We're going on break for 6 weeks. And in the meantime, if y'all want to catch your girl, you can catch me on Love, Lust, and Lies, where we will be talking all things sex. That will air on September the 9th on a Tuesday at 8 o'clock as well. So we are going to give a break on the relationship advice and all of the life and lifing things. We're going to jump right into these sex conversations. So subscribe to that channel, Love, Lust, and Lies, and catch me over there. In the meantime, we're going to end this episode on a note where we are going to just say to every woman listening, fix your crown, protect your peace, and never forget you are a prize, not an option. I want to thank everybody for joining us for Keys Code Love Unlocked for all 7 episodes. And I look forward to seeing you guys back here in 6 weeks. It's been real, y'all.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.